Okay, folks. Hey, Cecilia, how you doing? Just got here. Sorry, I was in the process of sending out some invites. I This is not for my grilled cheese challenge, mind you. This is just for supper. I made some grilled cheese. Got some American and Swiss, and American and some cheddar, and I got some tomato soup right over here in this little bowl right there. Well, I'm sorry that you're buffering there, Cecilia, but look at that. Good grilled cheese as per usual. As Jenny says, it's one of my specialties. Mm. Mm-mm. Made these up last minute. I would have been here sooner, but I was setting up the stream and all this other stuff. So, yeah, I'm glad you're here, Cecilia. I really appreciate it. Mm-mm. We are in another snowstorm warning for us here. Tomorrow I'm off, and I'm off Monday. So I'm off for a long time here. So I don't know if anybody's here coming yet, or I'm still sharing out. Hopefully, I can get some more people in here. Don't know yet. I am doing my best here. Trying to make sure I got everybody shared out with. Hey, Jared, how you doing, brother? Oh, no. Okay, here's the second sandwich with the cheddar and grilled cheese, American. Oh, yeah, look at that pole. Are you safe, Jared? Do you guys have no water whatsoever, or are you going to be okay? Sorry, folks. That's good food. Sorry, Cecilia. I missed what the question why was for. I'm enjoying my supper here. If you haven't heard, though, hey, Julia, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Happy Thursday. I am off until Tuesday due to weather tomorrow and the holiday on Monday. Okay, that's good at least. Oh, tomorrow is the snowstorm coming through. So they shut down our warehouse tomorrow. And Monday is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, which is a federal holiday, and we don't work on federal holidays. Mm. Oh, good. Hey, Molly, I put the link in the chat already. Um, Love,
What?
1 to 10.
10.
10. Good job on the tomato soup, by the way. Jenny made the soup. Hey, Blake. Happy Thursday. I wish it was happy for us. We are having to. We decided that we're going to give up the van for the second time. Of that because we cannot afford to get it fixed this time. First time was the brakes. I could probably squeak it out getting them fixed, but it apparently either blew a gasket or cracked a head on the way home yesterday for Jenny. And yeah, she wasn't going to be. It's parked and it's not going to be running anytime soon. We're going to try to move it sometime this weekend if we get a clear day. I'm going to try to tow it with my truck to get it up to the house as best we can. But that's all we can do. So I'm going to try to get it to the house and into the driveway if we can by pulling it with the truck. You guys just missed out on grilled cheese. I just inhaled it. I got the tomato soup right there, so I'm working on that one right now. Well, we do have the truck. So the money we're planning on putting into the minivan, we're now going to put into the truck to get the tune-up that we need, get the heater core blown out so we can have heat, and possibly getting a new setup for getting the windshield wipers going. That way, we're going to be okay. We got some other stuff we're going to try to do, but it's going to be a process. We got it longer than you think, Cecilia. We got it. We gave it up. We got it back. Yeah. So right now it is sitting, of all places, a adult store out on the interstate. And I'm going to do my best to attempt to retrieve it this weekend to get it off out of their parking lot before it's towed. And we can get all our stuff out of it. And hopefully either surrender it or whatever the people say we have to do, because we can't fix it. It's out of our budget. We actually had a plan in place to fix the van this weekend and fix the brakes, but the additional issue of either the cracked head or blown gasket threw that plan completely out the window. We have to check with the people we're financing it through, Cecilia, before we can do anything. So that's going to happen tomorrow, hopefully, if they're not stuck home due to the weather, because we're supposed to get 5 to 10 more inches of snow. If anybody's interested in coming up, we'll put the invite one more time in there. Here's this. Wow, that wind is picking up.
Yep.
It's wailing like a banshee again. Well, I don't know if it's either the head gasket or the head itself there, Jarrett. I don't know anything about it. We don't have a proper shop to work on it in. And I don't have the skills. I know, it's weird in this day and age. A guy doesn't know how to work on cars. I just never learned. I'm the only non-mechanic in my family. Well, ours are starting to hit right now. We're at 17 degrees and dropping. Well, the only problem with the same amount of time, Jarrett, is the fact is in order to get find out if the head's cracked, we have to get it tested. That takes time. Also, if it's not cracked, then put a new gasket on, put it back together. You said 10 hours, but we got to have a space to do the work, and we only have we have a short window for the gentleman who's planning on working on our vehicle. So,
Good evening, everyone.
good evening, my brother. How are you?
Pretty good. We had a nice 73-degree day today.
We are at 17 with 5 to 10 more inches of snow coming.
Yeah, we got that coming next Monday, Tuesday.
Well, it's hitting us. I'm not. You probably can't hear it, but it's wailing outside right now.
Oh, yeah, no. I saw the radar and the forecast. Yeah, you're getting a lot of snow.
Well, so this is going to be a long session, folks.
Yeah.
Because I am off work until Tuesday. It's a long vacation,
Oh,
whether I want to or not.
Time off. I got approved for my time off. Yep.
You missed it though, Jason. I made grilled cheese for supper tonight. This is not for the challenge. This is just because we wanted grilled cheese. It was a grilled cheese kind of day.
Oh, yeah.
Jenny had a Swiss and cheddar one, and she did the pull apart thing. She said it was perfect. I did mine. Mine's a combination of one was Swiss and American, the other one was cheddar and American.
No Swiss here. I don't like the aftertaste of Swiss.
I like cheddar though. Cheddar and American are just really good. The pull apart, it was like really good too. The crunch was there. Yep.
Yeah. I like the free cheeses. Huh? No, he didn't video. He's not doing that. That's not the challenge.
I might do one this weekend, but not right now. This was just for supper.
You were practicing.
Oh, you ever had one of those grilled kind of cheese kind of days?
She won't?
Yep. I've been doing that, Cecilia. I've been working on the house all day. I'm going to work more on the kitchen. Then if we get that, we're going to work on the living room, then work on the back porch, work in our bedrooms. The only room I'm going to be holding off on is Ian's room because he throws a hissy fit every time we go in there. Hey, Will, glad you can make it.
Mitts.
Miscellaneous mitts. That's Will.
Yeah. Who?
Miscellaneous mitts. That's his name on the show. It's his YouTube name, but his first name is Will.
Oh, Will.
W-I-L-L. Will.
Fire Will?
Or Iron Will. He's from Washington State. He's the air guy, like you.
Mm-hmm.
He actually has a, what do they call it? Oh, dang it. Like a bulletin board, nothing but air rifle enthusiasts.
Yeah.
He runs
I
that.
don't do that here. I have that all packed away. I got only a few here behind me.
No, but he is into it as heavy as you are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, once you're bitten by the air bug, yeah, good night. Forget
I'm
it.
sorry, I must be immune. Mine's already been taken up by my bows. Discord, yeah, on this Discord channel. He's got a Discord channel just for that. He invited me in and everything else. I tried to get into it, but it just, my eyes kind of glazed over, and that was it.
6, 7, 8,
Forklift certified Will.
10.
Actually, we should call him.
I got 12 right here.
I've been looking at 22s lately. I want actually seen quite a few videos about those, but that's about it. By the way, Jarrett is living in a camper. By the way, guys,
Why is he in a camper?
because he moved from Kansas to Iowa.
Yeah.
And he hasn't had a regular house yet.
Yeah. I hope he skirted it off so it can stay a little bit warmer.
His water lines froze.
Yeah, because probably didn't have it skirted off.
Probably. I don't know. You got to talk to him.
Yeah, he's right there. Like I said, that's something you want to skirt off and put a 250 watt lamp underneath the trailer. that helps.
Well, he does a lot of traveling for his business because he works Renaissance fairs all over the United States. So he travels a lot. So that's why. But they're looking for a permanent home, though.
Yeah, but like I said, that helps. Like I said, I have my house is already skirted off. I have enough mass underneath the house to help keep it warm.
Okay, well, thank you. It's skirted with plywood.
Oh, okay.
That's a start. I would have put down hay bales in addition to that, but that's me.
Plywood's easier to haul with you.
Yeah, plywood's easier to move. But yeah, if you had a 250 or 500 watt halogen lamp, you can put it underneath there. It's actually warm enough to keep everything from freezing.
Don't they have those hose pipe warmers you can get plug-in type?
Yeah, but they're
Not for
not for
mobile.
a mobile home. The problem is that actually has to go on the pipe, not a hose.
Well, actually, I've seen somebody who has a fifth wheel with that kind of setup.
Yeah, the thing is, you have to keep it wrapped up around the pipe or the hose, and it gets hot.
Well, they said they had to replace theirs recently, and it lasted 2 years.
Yeah, they heat
Which is a reasonable amount of time for one of those. Not bad, considering they travel all over the place. But yeah,
that's something you gotta. You stretch out the hose, you put the heat tape on there, and you wrap it up with electrical tape.
I'll be right back. I gotta.
Yeah, you don't want it separating from the hose, because wherever it's separated from the hose, that heat tape will actually overheat.
I gotta take my.
It's that hot.
Don't say hi to people.
Yeah, it's hot enough where you can't touch it.
Hi, everybody.
Jenny.
Hey. You would be so proud of me. I drove the truck today, and I must have hit a black patch of ice because I did two full turns and ended up pointing in the direction I was going and not hitting anybody or anything.
Woo-hoo.
Now that's impressive, but what I think is more impressive is the fact that she made it up the driveway without being stuck.
Well, I know who the better driver is now. See, I practiced stuff like that when I was a kid.
He said the lines are frozen in the ground, not.
Oh, that's a different story. That's not his fault then.
Oh, he does have a heated hose. Okay. Had to take care of my dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I almost forgot something. I'm using a Nature's Natural refrigerator to cool down my soda.
Yeah, I know. We do the same thing here on the north side of the house.
Ta-da! Cold Pepsi for care of Mother Nature. Blake says, let's not be racist, Jenny. The ice is not black, it's clear.
Okay, that's right.
You see that?
I can see
Well,
that.
technically, it is clear. All you're seeing is the asphalt underneath.
Right. Now, here's a question. I've seen different colored asphalts before, not just black. I've seen gray, I've seen blue.
Well,
Now,
I saw red asphalt.
Huh?
I saw red asphalt.
Yeah, there's that. Now, if you did it on that wood, would you call it red ice?
No, I'm talking about the show they taught us when we were in driving school in high school.
Oh, I have no idea. I know you're just picking there, Blake. That's fine.
Yeah, you didn't get that when you were in high school?
No.
You didn't have to watch the red asphalt?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. It taught all the kids basically do not hot rod. It is not a toy. It is a tool. Do not drink and drive, or this will happen. You will end up dead.
Okay. I took driver's ed in the summertime, and I was camping all summer that year. So they'd come and pick me up at my tent. I'd go driving. They'd drop me back off of my tent.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, like I said, it was
awesome.
Yeah, that movie was, or actually that program was G-rated compared to what I had to watch for my was it my 50-hour or my 100-hour OSHA class?
Ooh, like the 50
Yeah.
hour, the 1,000 Faces of Death or something like that.
Oh no! That made that look like rated G.
Oh wow. Well, we're
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to be going at that. We're not going to go down that road because that's a little bit much. But the fact is, I just got done eating tomato soup, and that would not be a good
Mixture.
Yeah. But I'm glad you're here. I got good news. My daughter finally made it back to Iowa
Just in time for the snow.
just in time for the snow. So I hope she gets the her yurt warmed up and gets the snow back off the top of her yurt. Otherwise, it could collapse on her.
Oh yeah, the snow's heavy.
So I just hope she's going to be okay. She does have a place to go if she needs it. Her boyfriend, Matt, is really nice. I mean, he's a really, really nice guy. So, yeah. So, if she sticks with this guy, I mean, he's a good one. He's a keeper. He wants to build his own cabin, which is really interesting.
That cold draft is gone next to the AC now.
Ooh, cold drafts. Are you cold now?
I had to replace the old installation next to the air conditioner / heater. At 26,000 BTUs, which is basically a 1-ton unit.
Wow. I've been
That's
watching
why
this.
it's so nice now.
I've been watching this one channel on YouTube here called Outdoor Boys,
Mm-hmm.
and they're out of Alaska. And they've been they bought this property with all this stuff on it, with a couple buildings. It had snow machines. It had a snowcat, a whole bunch of other stuff, and the place was solar powered.
Gotta be careful with those snowcats.
So they had to they had the big one. It was like a snow truck with treads instead of wheels, like a mini truck with treads. And they also had a snowcat, but the snowcat had to be taken in to be fixed. I haven't seen the episode where they brought it back from being fixed yet.
Yeah, like I said, those snowcats are dangerous. Like I said, ask Jeremy. What was his last name?
Renner.
Renner, yeah.
He's actually doing better now. He's actually doing really good considering.
I'm surprised he's doing as well as he is after that incident.
He is a superhero after all.
Yeah, barely.
No, I mean, not just in the movies. I mean, you heard about his charity work, right?
Oh yeah, he's a
he's a musician. He's a whole bunch of different things. And here's my favorite part about him: he's left-handed.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, unfortunately, if anybody doesn't know, he left the snowcat running, and he went out to go help a neighbor get his vehicle unstuck, and it actually ran him over.
It slipped into gear.
Mm-hmm. And it ran him over, and those things are not light.
It was a couple-ton vehicle, and it crushed bone.
Oh yeah,
the fact that he's walking and exercising and talking correctly
is
a testament to itself.
Yeah, in another 10 years, he's going to know it. He needs to slow down a little bit.
He's in his 40s already. I mean, he already knows it.
Oh, I know. Like I said, when he gets older, when he gets close to our age, yeah, he's going to know it.
But he's also in better shape than we are when we were at that age.
Yeah, but we weren't busted up like he was.
No. I've been hit by a car, but that was when I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's the closest I've been. I broke a major bone, which was my femur bone on my left leg, but that's it. The only bigger thing I've had lately is my knee surgery last September, and then I'm going to have this other one when I replace the knee sometime, hopefully this year. Then I got to learn how to walk again and bend my knee again and all the other fun stuff, but I will no longer have issues with that knee. So I'm going to learn how to hike and backpack again, which is going to be nice. I get to go out and actually do stuff.
What is it, honey? Oh, okay.
Now, here's a question for Blake. I know he's in Georgia. I know they sometimes get snow. Do you guys ever get a chance to go ice fishing? I know you like to fish, Blake. I'm not sure if you've ever been ice fishing.
Yeah, just grab me like this.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way,
and then have something in the bag just in case for Sundays if they do that 75% off.
probably about 15 to 20 years, depending on the technology at the time, to say, I think, which I'm okay with. I mean, it gives me chances, time to do stuff. It's better than living the way I am now because my knee hurts constantly. The torn ACL, the torn meniscus, all that stuff is going to go by. The arthritis, it's all going to go bye-bye once I have that knee replacement. But yesterday, or day before yesterday, when we had our first snowstorm, we tried cleaning the driveway off. I couldn't do very much. I found something really cool that Ian found as a curb find, which I had totally forgotten about. He has an old school wood toboggan. You know, the ones that curl back up and everything. Then I realized when I go ice fishing, I'm using that thing.
Carry all your gear. Yeah.
Oh, you better believe it. Hey, it put it to good use, and that's what they used to use back in the day. They didn't have these little tub things they have nowadays.
Well, yeah, you can simply just use a the large concrete mixing bowl. You can use one of those to pull everything too.
I don't know what those are.
Okay, you know those little trays you mix concrete in?
Actually, no, because I've never done it.
Yeah, you hand mix it in there, and it holds like 3 bags of concrete wet to mix it in there.
Oh, I did not know that.
They're about 10 inches deep, about 36 inches long, and like 2 feet wide.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all you have to do is you drill a hole through it, and you put an eye bolt, large nut, washer, put it through the hole, washer, nut, tighten it down, and a rope, and you're good to go.
Okay. Well, Rob, our minivan is toast.
What's up, Rob?
What else is up? The snowstorm's coming in through tomorrow, so they called off work. So I'm off until Tuesday. We're discussing ice fishing right now. I found Ian's wood toboggan in the trailer, so we could use that to haul our gear around, which is going to be nice once the ice gets cold enough to actually walk on, frozen enough to walk on. Now, the only thing is that we only have the old school hand augers.
Better than nothing.
They're better than nothing. But we don't just have one auger. We don't just have 2 augers. We have 4 hand augers.
And that's in case you drop one.
Well, the thing is, 3 of them came at the same time as the others. As the 3 at the same time as some of the ice fishing poles and some other stuff, because he paid $5 for the lot.
Yeah.
At a yard sale. And one of the one he has is a folding one. I've never seen a folding one, but he's got a folding one. I've got one I paid for $20 at a thrift shop in Pella, which is, not bad. It's like used once or twice and that's it. Still got the cover on it and everything. But when we go with Rob, he's got well, let's see here. Van lost power. Jenny smelled radiator fluid, and she lost heat immediately.
Oh, yeah, it dumped.
That's either a head gasket or a cracked head. I didn't even have to be there for that. I know that one. I've had it happen. Well, if we get a chance to go, Jarrett, you're more than welcome to go with us if you feel like you can make it. My ice fishing tent, it's not the biggest. It's probably a 2 to 3 person one at best. I still have to get a couple things that I want just for comfort. The little floor mats that you use for kids that that like puzzle pieces. You can puzzle them together. That way you can walk on that instead of the ice. And you can just pull up a panel, drill down, and just fish from there. But that's just my plan for now. Ian's got so many nice ice fishing poles, including the one that's got a yo-yo fishing rod attached to it. You know, the little fishing reels, the little spring-loaded fishing reels. It could be a bunch of things, and the thing is, we can't afford to have them go through there to find out, and we don't have an actual shop to go through all that. That's more money than we can afford on top of the breaks that we already had set aside money for.
Because it was that cold air was blowing on me.
We getting cold there, Jason?
Well, the cold air was blowing on me. It still keeps blowing air, whether it's heating or air conditioner. When it cycles, it still blows the air.
Yeah, we're in a blizzard warning.
All right, everybody go to Tornado HQ. Yeah, let's see. We have total of 4 warnings, 1 in ID and 4 in Washington. So Idaho and Washington. Idaho. I don't see anything anywhere else.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're not going to get a whole lot of warnings tonight.
Okay. See you in a little bit.
All right, give it a little bit of a test.
I'm trying to find my state.
Alrighty, so we're good. Yes, that was my alert on my laptop. Live weather map. Tornado HQ.
I got a lot of severe weather coming. That's all I got.
Oh, that thing's going to be going off crazy on Saturday night. Watch. There's Cliff.
Look, it's Renard.
Yup. Actually, at this point, I don't need this stupid thing on no more.
Bernard or Renard?
Renard. It's French for fox.
I know.
Go up there. I don't need you on anymore.
Hey, Rob.
Evening, all. How are we all doing today?
Did you hear about my van? You heard about my van already. That's right.
But you said, did you hear about Dan? I was like, what the hell happened to Dan?
Oh, guess what?
Chicken butt.
I'm off until Tuesday because of the storm coming in through tomorrow. They shut down our warehouse.
Oh, nice.
Which man, Monday's a holiday, so I'm off till Tuesday.
Free
Yeah,
vacation.
I'm pretty sure they shut everything down.
They ain't shut nothing down over here because we didn't get nothing.
We're just going to get ice.
I didn't even get that. I got a buttload of wind, clouds. Then it snowed for 2 minutes. Then I got more wind.
Did you
and
hear
then
what?
it was sunny.
Okay, look what Cecilia says. Blake, so
Yep.
what do you call me behind
It's
my
already
back?
started in Arkansas. So yeah, we're gonna get
Sir?
some alerts here shortly.
Maple syrup. Cecilia.
Wrong door.
And
Silly dog.
Blake, what is up?
Well, yeah, we got a storm coming through already. Good news, Jenny made it up the driveway today. Yay. She also did a complete 360 in the truck.
I was going to say, did she make it up the driveway in the vehicle? Or
Oh,
walking?
she did 2 360s on the interstate.
Nice.
And she ended up going the same direction she was heading in the first place. So
Does she think she's driving a Mustang?
possibly. Or a Dodge Charger at the very least.
No, it's always the Mustangs that do that stuff, and then they run into telephone poles.
Well, she didn't hit anything, so it wasn't a telephone pole. So,
That's good.
but
I did have to pause for a minute because that was kind of scary. I don't see the attraction.
Yeah, she had some black ice and that kind of thing.
That's why you need snow tires.
Well, I don't have snow tires at the moment. It's gonna, but we are switching out our plan to work on the van to work on the truck, and then we're gonna go try to. So if the weather clears up sometime this weekend, we're gonna get the van pulled over to the house and just pull it into the driveway and contact the people we're buying it through and with financing it through, and let them know what's going on because we cannot afford to get it fixed. We don't have that budget. Because we think it's either a head gasket or a head due to the fact that she lost power, she smelled antifreeze, and the heat went out all at once.
It's either head gasket or you blew a piston wall.
Hopefully not that one, but I mean, even a cracked head would do the same thing.
Yeah, but that'd give you a little while. You crack a piston wall, that's going to squeeze through there pretty quick.
No, you just lost power, right, love?
No, I didn't lose power. It overheated.
Oh, it kept on overheating.
Radiator hose, maybe?
Possibly. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. We're going to try to get it over here. I got some antifreeze and stuff. So I just got to get it to the house and see what we can do. If it's just a hose, that's an easy fix. I can go pick one up and just put a new one on. But, well, I can attempt to put one on because I can't kneel down to go underneath the freaking vehicle to do it. Because I don't have jack stands or anything I can do to lift it up for me to get out of there. And with my knee, not going to happen. Not 100% sure, Rob. So I don't know. Because like I said, I am not a mechanic. I know old school vehicles from the 70s. I don't know these vehicles because they take more complicated stuff than I've got. But that's all I can tell you. That's all I'm going to leave that topic there. But on another note, since I'm off work tomorrow, I'm going to go for a long live tonight. Since I don't have to be at work tomorrow. And I get paid tomorrow, surprisingly enough, too.
I give him till 9:30.
I actually stayed up pretty late the other day, so don't even go there. It was on your live, I believe it was.
Yesterday, you mean?
No, was it the one we stayed up till almost midnight?
That might have been my live.
That was your live on Saturday, I believe. I don't know. I haven't checked the oil yet. I have not had a chance to do any inspections on the vehicle. It is stopped out at the lion stand out on the interstate. I am going to try to tow the vehicle in with my truck and try to get it home. And if I get a chance to look at it, I will let you know. That's all I can do. Hey, Doug, how you doing? If the oil is milky, I do know that means that the antifreeze is in the oil. But then that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, that's a lot of repair work.
Yep. I'm hoping that it's just a blown hose. That would be nice. But I do know that we had the oil topped off, so it wasn't an oil thing. So did it happen all at once, hon, or did it make a noise before it did it?
What?
Did it happen all at once, or did it make a noise before it did it?
It happened all at once.
Okay, it happened all at once. So that it could have been a blown hose. So that's a possibility. Did it steam up?
Yes.
Okay, she said it steamed up, so that sounds like a hose. So yeah, even duct tape will fix that.
Not for long.
No, but it'll be enough to put antifreeze in it and stuff like that to get it home.
Now, if you're going to do that, piece of foil, then duct tape.
Or we could put in, what is that? Flex tape. Flex seal.
Oh, that'll just make a mess everywhere because then you have to replace the whole hose afterwards. Well, you're going to have to replace the whole hose either way.
Yeah, anyway, the hose is going to be replaced no matter what. So if that's the case, then I would, I've got a small can of Flex Seal and some duct tape. So If that's all I need to do, then that will be a big burden off our shoulders.
Maybe.
If it, did it steam up inside or outside?
Under the hood.
Under the hood.
Yeah, hose.
And I smell antifreeze.
And he smelled antifreeze, so it sounds like it might be a hose.
Yeah, probably blown hose.
Thing is, I mean, without knowing information, I'm guessing just like you guys are. So only the information I have is what she tells me.
I'm going off of basic diagnostics. That's usually what you get when you blow a hose.
Well, she said, okay, I didn't realize she hadn't lost power, just lost heat, and it started overheating.
Well, yeah, because when you blow a hose and you pump out all the water, yeah, you're going to overheat pretty quick and you're going to lose heat.
Yeah. She didn't try running it hot or anything like that. She just rode it really slow. But like I said, I'm going to try to get it. There's no way I can physically work on it because I can't get on my knees. So I'm kind of restricted on that note. But if it's just a simple hose, like maybe on the top, possibly, I could do a quick repair, throw some antifreeze in there, or throw some extra water in there, and it should be enough to get it home. But that's all I can do for now. So we're going to give it a shot, and hopefully, if everybody keeps their fingers crossed, it's just a simple fix. If it's a simple fix, then everything else that we had planned is still on. It's just with a snowstorm coming, or sorry, let me correct myself, blizzard coming, it's not going to be an easy thing to do. But like I said, I am not a mechanic. You guys know more about vehicles than I do. But the only reason I know the stuff I know is because it's happened to me. I've actually cracked a head before. And what really sucked is I had to go through 4 different heads from the junkyard to find one that wasn't cracked. I have to use E85. It's what the vehicle calls for. It's a flex fuel vehicle. That's what it says on the little thing. Is it E85? If we could, Jenny doesn't want to put anything else in it. It's also the cheapest we can afford too. She just topped off the tank, put $30 in the tank too. That me too, Doug. I mean, I would love to have a couple good trucks from the 70s.
No, you just need a good truck from the 80s.
Well, that would work too. One of the other trucks I haven't really talked about much though, Cliff, was the second truck after my Ford. It was a 78 Chevy Suburban.
Oh, Gas Waster 2000?
The one that could pull buildings down and then go from a full tank to empty after doing that?
Yeah, the original Gas Waster 2000?
Yeah. But the thing is, that thing had power to spare.
Yeah, because it was a freaking V8.
Yeah, but I didn't have it long.
I think it was like a 5.2 V8. That sucker was huge, big ass engine. But yeah, that was the original Gas Waster 2000.
I thought that was one of the sports cars from that era.
No, those old school Oldsmobiles actually had pretty good gas mileage.
I'm not talking about the Oldsmobiles. I'm talking about like the Dodges and the Charger and the other ones.
Even the Mustangs, all those sports cars, even back then, they still had pretty good gas. They had better gas mileage than what they got on the newer cars now.
Right.
But they also had bigger gas tanks.
Oh, by the way, Cliff, I'm not sure if you read what I put down for my description. I had grilled cheese for supper. But the grilled cheese challenge is not until this weekend.
I threw my supper on the floor. I had this.
Oh, okay. I saw it when you got that in. Jimmy loves that one.
Yeah, I figured I'd try it. I got it. First time I've tried it. It wasn't too bad. Tasted a little weird, but I mean, it's 100% edible.
Okay, I'll let Jenny know. Hey, hon.
Yeah.
Rob says that we can't use regular gas in the wintertime with our vehicle. with a minivan because the alcohol burns cooler than the regular fuel.
Oh, okay.
So we might go with a different. We might go with like a different blend, like a 90 blend or 91 blend or something like that.
Do half and half.
Yeah.
Now, technically, my truck, I can run my truck on E15, but I can't run it on anything higher than that. So it won't let me do the E85. It'll eat my gas tank, or it'll eat my cylinders.
Yeah, ours is made to be a E85.
Excuse me.
But
yours isn't 2000 and I think it's 2012 or 2012
ours,
or newer.
ours is a 12. And like I said, if it's just a hose, that's one of the easier fixes I can do. A couple hose clamps, some duct tape, and some other stuff will at least get me home to where we can get a chance to replace the hose correctly. Just a short-term repair.
You can't use muffler tape. Just buy a little roll of muffler tape.
Oh, when I say duct tape, do you understand what I'm saying this time? Not the silver stuff that we usually see. The actual metal duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape.
Yeah, the duct tape. That might work too, but that'd be more
That's
like
essentially what muffler tape is.
Yeah, muffler tape. Yeah,
Muffler
that
tape.
might work temporarily. I mean, like I said, I just need a temporary enough to get it home. Because if we can drive it home, that's half the battle. Then I could try to. I'm just hoping that if it's the hose on top, that's an easy fix. If it's the hose on the bottom, I'm out of luck for a while. Because I don't no idea. That's if it didn't blow a gasket, if it didn't crack a head, or blow a water pump. So hope and pray that it is what it is. That would be the good side. The bad side would be like the water pump going out or the head being cracked. A lot of work that we can't afford to do. But we won't know until we know. So there's that. You said you had to call Terry back?
I tried to call him.
Okay.
Got his voicemail.
Okay. Other than that, just to let you know, Pepper's back in the state finally. And she is, I hope her yurt is okay because of the snow we had previously hadn't been knocked off unless her boyfriend Matt has been doing it for her. Because without heat in there, it would build up really heavy and that could collapse it. So I sent her a link to come here. So hopefully she'll be able to come in and take care of things. Let me know she's okay. Excuse me. My grilled cheese was American and cheddar on one and American and Swiss on the other. And Jenny had cheddar and Swiss, and she did the pull apart thing. It went like that far and everything. So turned out pretty good. So I'm not sure if you have what plans you have for yours yet, Cliff, but well, you got to know what you're doing there, Rob. I am not a mechanic. How many times do I have to say that till people believe it? I have no freaking clue, and YouTube videos won't tell me where to get my tools from because I don't have the money for tools. I don't have a place to work on. I'm not a mechanic. I pay people who know what they're doing to do the job. That's the whole point of them working at that job. Okay. Let me go. Well, because right now, until then, we get a chance to look at it, there's nothing we can do. It's sitting off the interstate in a parking lot. Of all places, a porn shop. So
yeah, hopefully when you go back, it doesn't have a ticket on it for basically parked.
No, the State Patrol followed Jenny in to park them there. So they know she's there already. But I don't know if the porn shop might call it in for someone a possible abandoned vehicle, but it's only going to be there for a couple of days because of the storm. But other than that, so I didn't get pick her up until almost 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. And I took because I got stuck in my driveway because my wheels went off my driveway and almost went off over the hill where the little embankment I have over here. I was this close to the wall of going over to into my neighbor's house.
Gotta learn to drive, Colin. Gotta learn to drive.
Yeah. I love you too there, Cliff.
Gotta learn to drive. You got those things have 3 mirrors on them. They got one in the middle and 2 on the sides.
I can't remember. Mine's got no heat, so I couldn't see out the windows. I couldn't, and I have, according to my neighbor, my whatever the differential or something like that for my front wheel drive, for my 4-wheel drive setup, is not working properly. That may have been. I'm not sure if that's always been that way or it's happened when I'm me trying to get out of the driveway.
Oh, you'd know if it was you trying to get out of the driveway because you'd have sudden traction and all of a sudden you wouldn't be moving.
Well, I got to the point when one spot where I was on my driveway, my wheels were doing this. I wasn't moving anywhere, but my wheels were doing this. My neighbor pulled me out using my tow rope, so that was nice of him to do that. I don't know. I mean, it's really cool that it's going to be cost-wise. It's not too bad. Just the parts is all. I don't want to. We got one mechanic who is willing to work on our vehicle for low cost, as long as we pay for the parts. So,
hey, Camping Cage Free, how's it going?
Hey, Cage, how you doing, brother?
Oh, yeah, I probably should do that too. I forgot to hit the thumbs down button.
Oh, as per usual, you got to be the one malcontent on here, don't you?
Have to be the one disgruntled.
Yeah.
Gotta always be the disgruntled one.
Okay, here's the question: if there's disgruntled, can you be gruntled?
Yes.
Is gruntled a good thing?
Depends on what the definition of the word is. If the word even exists in the English dictionary.
Well, it's this means you're not happy.
So apparently gruntled is actually in there. It says to be pleased, satisfied, and or content.
So you can be gruntled.
You can be gruntled. Which is the same thing of, oh my God, it's from a cartoon and I can't remember the.
It's a possibility, Rob. $1,300 is $1,300. It still drives. I just need to get a tune-up, and I now have to replace the windshield wipers because the windshield wiper motor went out because one was only working as it was anyway. And I got to get the heater core blown out so I can get heat in there. It works, but not like it should. So, but it does drive and everything else. It just needs a tune-up to get it be a little bit more fuel efficient. Not that it could ever be totally fuel efficient. It's a pickup truck, after all. Not like yours, Cliff. Yours is a modern one. It'll probably get a lot better gas mileage than mine does.
On flats, if I'm driving the right speed, 30 to 35 mpg.
That's not bad.
Half the time I used to get better mileage after
How many gallon tank?
It's like 18 or 20 gallons, something like
Mine's
that.
at 22.
I think mine's 18 because I put 17 in it, 17 gallons in it the other day.
That's not bad. As long as it's,
maybe 18.
I don't know what your gas prices are there, but I don't want to go into that right now because, car talk is causing my eyes to glaze over.
Just keep talking about cars.
No, Rob keeps on bringing it up. I'm trying to let it drop because I can't really do anything until I get a chance to have it looked at. Because I don't know until I know. So,
and even when you do know, you still won't know.
Probably. But Jenny did a Wonder Woman move about getting the truck into the driveway, and I got stuck yesterday trying to get up the driveway.
I don't know. Ford Raptors are garbage.
Nah. As long as it's not that new electric Ford Bronco.
Ugh. Oh, that thing's been having so many problems. They keep recalling it.
Okay, I think we need to stop the...
Jared, what are you driving, a Humvee?
He's got diesel.
That's probably a diesel Humvee then, if he's getting 5 mpg.
Yeah, something like
Either
that.
that or he's driving a dump truck.
Well, he does have to pull a fifth wheel.
He need at least a 350 for that one.
Guess what he has.
So
He has a 350. Oh, he said the engine size here. Give me a second. I got to scroll back. A 350, 85 F350 with a 460 engine.
yeah,
Which I can tell you one thing I know about that. What I just said is all I know about that. I do need to get snow tires, Cecilia. That's already been mentioned by this guy right here multiple times.
Twice, yesterday and today.
Which that makes it multiple, technically. Correct? More than one.
Yeah, but multiple would be if I would have said it again like 10 minutes later.
Which you might
Multiple on the same day.
You might do it again. So
No, Cecilia got that covered for me.
CCF? Oh, Cage. Okay.
Yeah, 1985 F350. Yeah, that sucker's got the big old engine in there.
Okay, how long can we think we can survive our current weather at
Well, dinner's ready, also.
okay.
Alrighty, I'm back.
At
Welcome
Bay?
back.
Okay, make sure I'm trying to read this, make sure I read that right.
No, you're reading it right. That makes no sense in the last sentence. Last half of the sentence.
I understand your house is in a doomsday situation, but that the word bay just throws everything off. Our house, we probably could handle probably about a week, because
No.
we haven't actually had a chance to go shopping yet. We usually shop at least once every couple of weeks for the big staples, and the long term staples we go a little longer than
At
that.
our houses. Me with the current weather, 3-4 months, easy, no problem.
You also have backup water storage too, because your rain catchment system.
Yeah, I've got.
Oh, almost forever.
Yeah, Cliff is better prepared than most house-wise.
Yeah.
Because his dad's an engineer and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I got the I can go shopping right outside the door.
Same. Well, your shopping is more fresh than mine because yours has but you have to take a lot longer to process yours.
No, I got an Instapot.
Yeah, but that still ain't gonna take the fur and the skin off. I mean,
Fur in the skin. Oh, that's about
torch the skin. You can
that's
torch the
60
fur
seconds.
off.
that's about 60 seconds.
Yeah, you can torch the fur, but I mean, I guess you could technically deep fry it or broil it, but you'd still have to clean it. And don't really fully have to dress it, but you do got to at least clean it.
Oh
You
yeah.
can fish too.
Yep, I can fish too.
He's got water. He's got that creek nearby, so he can fish there.
Well, that thing's probably frozen over.
Here,
Yeah.
no, it won't freeze.
Not in Texas.
You tell that to all the Texans that lost power 2 years ago.
No, that was
water
northern
didn't freeze. Just on the roads. Like creeks and lakes didn't freeze over. Now, Jenny is going to be making cookies over the weekend sometime, I'm thinking. Do we have all the stuff we need for making cookies, or do we need to do more?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I had tons of stuff for making cookies. I had
Oh, yeah.
3 or 4 bags of Betty.
Well, if
Cracker mix.
Cecilia could trap where she was at in a grid down situation, she has meat available if she can trap and process it.
Not the squirrels, but the problem is with squirrels is you can't shoot them, hunt them, trap them, or do squat with them.
Well, if it's a grid down situation, everybody's going to be hunting everything in that situation.
If I was in Canada and there was a grid down situation, I'd be hunting my neighbors. You probably get less time in jail for that than hunting a damn squirrel.
Yeah, we know that. I know that, Jarrett. Me, I can bow hunt. I've got enough small game ammo to cover most small game in this area.
I got
I
tons
got-
of pigeons. Tons of pigeons.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got far, but it's going to take some time to process, beef and stuff like that, Wyatt.
Shut up.
I don't know how cold it is there, but
Yeah, we got deer. We got
Did I just hear ducks?
dogs. No, that is my phone buzzing.
That sounded like a freaking duck.
No, that's my phone buzzing.
Yeah, but from my side, I thought that's why I asked if there was a duck, because it sounded like a duck quack.
really tweaked my knee yesterday trying to get my trucks unstuck.
Yeah, no, like I said,
Not a
I
good deal.
can get thousands of squirrels.
Our squirrels out in our yard, because we have a couple squirrels nests in our trees up here, they're like literally fat as all can be.
They won't be in when spring comes around.
Oh, probably not, but we actually had a cat coming around that's not our cat. I think it knows that we have cats here, and every time I open the door, it runs away.
Yeah, I've got a connection pole right out here. It doesn't have a transformer on it, but it's where all the wires go to the houses in this area. And there's probably a good 30 pigeons on that thing daily. So I just throw some bird feed out there, and if I really wanted to, is
Pop them with your air rifle, huh?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Or your slingshot.
I'm getting better with a slingshot. I whacked a pigeon the other day. That sucker they didn't come back to my yard for like 2 days.
You still got your bow available too.
Yeah, but I've only got 5 arrows for that, and I'm not exactly going to waste an arrow on a pigeon.
Yeah, neither am I.
If you're hungry enough, you will.
I ain't going to wait. I got thousands of rounds of freaking lead.
Yep. No,
That's true.
I got thousands of rounds of lead.
So does Ian.
Yeah, only because I gave it to him.
I gave him some too.
Yeah, he's got plenty.
I gave him some specialized ones too.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I gave him some Hades pellets.
I'm gonna have to go look for those because I didn't know he had those.
Yeah,
Probably already used them all.
As long as they work in his air rifle, that's all
Oh, they
that
do.
matters.
and those are 16 grains, not the 14 and a half.
Okay.
They'll travel
I know
a
that
bit
Cliff
slower.
got him. He had some Crossmans that I got him, and then there was the other ones that Cliff got him. Like 25, almost 2,500 rounds, except for 2 cans he forgot to put in the box.
Yeah, but I gave those to him on the meetup.
Okay, I didn't know you did. Okay. Yeah,
Which is another like 1,000 rounds. So
that kid's got
a lot
enough
of ammo.
air rifle ammo for a while.
Not as much as I got.
We know, but still, for a single person.
Oh yeah.
For kids.
Here's the funny part, though. Ian is up in Marshalltown. His rifle's down here,
Well,
which means I have it available.
No, like I said, I got what I counted one time. I got 40,000 rounds, something like that. And those are the ones I can find. I still get other stuff around here I haven't found yet.
Probably.
I don't
Since
think
I
I need
moved.
that many rounds, but
No, I mean, literally, you wouldn't need that many rounds technically, but just because you're not trying to kill so many all at once. You're just trying to kill just enough to get by
Oh yeah.
as you go, not slaughter everything. You're not leaving.
No.
You're
No.
not doing animal management.
well, if you've got 2 or 3 or 4 people to feed, then yeah, you're going to need to take out a couple of them.
It depends on what you take out. If you take out a bigger animal, then that will last you longer.
Oh yeah.
It won't last as long because you have more people, obviously. Like Jenny, me. If I had Ian down here, it'd be Jenny, me, and Ian, and both of us, Ian and I, can hunt. That's easy enough. Unfortunately, the 12 that I have has less than a dozen rounds left.
Yeah,
Use
but
those
you use that as a porch sweeper.
Yeah. The double barrel only has a few rounds left.
Yeah, but again, you don't use that for hunting purposes. You use that as a door sweeper,
The 22 is
porch sweeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, small game is more plentiful and replenishes itself faster than deer or turkey. Now, I do know one thing: if a grid went down this winter, the Canada goose population would severely diminish.
Decrease.
Yeah.
Decline.
Oh yeah. I would definitely be using the fletching arrow feathers from those to make fletching arrows.
I actually saw a flock of them suckers the other day. Or saw it yesterday. About 20 of them flying around.
I was using the outside to cool down my Pepsi, Cliff.
Well, the sweet thing is with the air rifles is there's no report of a loud bang.
Right. Same thing with a bow.
Yep.
So, what if you use subsonic ammo?
Oh, it's still noisy.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah,
I actually heard some air rifles that are loud,
Yeah, like I said, unless you got a can on it, and then it's that much more quieter.
which you're the only one I know who has.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're the only person I know. We do not. Ian just has a Beeman dual caliber, and he has no clue where the other the barrel is, which I'm assuming it's in his rifle case, because he sticks with 22.
Well, that's because there's more diverse ammo for the 22 caliber air rifles.
And it takes down more game than just for him.
No, that 177 will do it too.
Remember what I just said, for him.
Yeah. But it's also practice, practice, practice.
He doesn't practice like he should because he's not here 100% of the time.
Yeah, I know.
So
You should spend at least 10, 15 minutes, taking time, holding it right, breathing correctly.
Well, the thing is, it's easy for him to grab mine and just go pop, 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 pop. Then pop.
Yeah, that's exactly. Well, no, the thing is, the single shot will teach him to be a better shot.
Oh, I'm sure about that, but he has to have patience.
That's the thing. You got to have the patience.
He does not, unfortunately, which is why I wanted to give him his own 22 thing. So that's about, if I got him his own 22, then I won't have to worry about him using mine. But he's going to be 18 soon. That means he's responsible for all his own ammo.
Mm-hmm.
So
he can buy his own gun at that point too.
Well, yes, but the thing is, he probably won't unless I get it for him. And once I get it for him, then he'll want to go shooting. Then he wants to go shooting. Then he go hunting at the same time because we go in the same place. Oh, that's cool, Blake. Oh, by the way, Blake, how's that arrow coming? I set that arrowhead down there with you. My friend Jesse made that arrowhead, and I want to see how it looks on a proper arrow.
Left. It looks left.
What about right?
I don't know if it looks right.
It depends. We don't know if it looks right because we don't know if it's right fletched or left fletched. You said you were going to make an arrow for that arrowhead I sent down. And you said you still owe me an arrow for the other one being warped.
Jesse, he was probably drunk when he said that, so he doesn't remember. Hey, Will, how's it going?
Be safe, Will. I don't know what the weather's like up in Washington at the moment.
Are you still hungry?
Give me a moment.
What do you mean waffle?
He's doing that baby speak again.
Oh. Wyatt, I can't tell you to grow up because you're a kid.
That's what I'm guessing. Oh, he's got to get some feathers, some fletchers.
Some fletchings. Like I said, if I was allowed to use the kind of the goose feathers I could find, I'd use those, but I can't. Not without a special license. And then again, I can't mail it through the mail to someone else who doesn't have the license.
That's a feather you picked up off the ground.
Doesn't matter. In Iowa, that's still you can't do that.
Bunch of panty wastes.
Yes, I know. Both Cornfed and I both looked at that law, and it's like stupid as all get out. And especially when all you're doing is recycling arrows that are fletchings that's already on the ground. You're picking it up, you're cleaning up the environment, and helping yourself at the same time. M1A. I don't have a Model 60. I have a 795.
Yeah, Jared. I got a Model 60 and I love it.
I love my $7.95.
Yeah, I can actually pull those things apart and put it back together in less than an hour.
Is that a bolt action?
No, semi-auto.
I had my first one was a
No, I mean completely apart.
oh, don't know.
I've never
Yeah.
actually taken mine apart all the way.
Well, no, I had to replace a couple springs in it because it was getting a little old, and one of them popped out because it was so old. So I ordered some, and I grabbed 2 of them instead of 1. So you have to take the whole mechanism apart, put it all in there, put it all back together, re-molly grease it, put it all back together, shove it in there, pin it in there, put the stock back on.
Okay, I'm not sure if the one I used to have is this one, but it's the only thing I could come up with is the XT22 that I used to have, bolt action with a 7-shot clip. That one was a really nice one because it could use all sorts of 22 ammo, long, short.
Oh yeah,
long range, doesn't matter. That one shot everything. And it was only as fast as you could pull the bolt back. I mean, that was a beautiful, it was all wood and everything. It was beautiful. My 795 is worth $226. Wow. Ouch. Your 60 is worth $260 for a new one.
mine's old. Mine is old.
This on this website, it's for old. It's ones for sale, old school ones.
Yeah, check the serial numbers to see if it's older than the 1980. No, yeah, it's got to be older than 87.
I don't know. It's got a 70767 number on it. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember what it was. There's a certain numbers in there that you got to look at, so it tells you what year it was made.
Right.
Because the problem is when Ruger bought Marlin, the folks there at the Marlin factory sabotaged the equipment.
But they didn't get to have the same. They had to come up with their own blueprints, that dies and cuts and stuff like that.
They sabotaged it, and like I said, from I would probably say 80. Like I said, I think it was 87. I think 86 or 87, all the way up to about 2012, 2013. Don't buy them.
I found one for $165.99 for a 60.
Yeah. Now the new 60s in the past 6-7 years are doing well.
This one's a 14-round one. Is it tube fed? Yeah, it's a tube fed.
I like the tube feds because they fit in the case better. They're a little bit more sticker and it doesn't catch on everything.
I'm trying to find more information about it, but
yeah, a buddy of mine had a clip on his, and it always kept getting caught on his clothes. And I held more rounds than he did.
Is yours a synthetic stock or wood?
Oh, mine's wood.
Oh, this one's synthetic. That's probably why it's so cheap.
Wood.
But that's enough for that before I get dinged. I'm not sure if that
We're talking about it, not showing them.
Okay.
Yep.
1969 model. Woo.
Yeah, I've got the I think mine was the Benjamin 392.
You still got it?
My 392? Yeah, I showed it on not too long ago.
I
It's
missed
my
it.
Pump 22 that I have. It looks like a shotgun.
Oh wow. I've only seen one of those before in person, and that was at the Watch Your Flea Market. But they wanted way too much money that I had for it.
Yeah, mine's not a brake barrel, it's a pump.
That's cool though. What kind of does it handle?
I'll eat more of that rice.
22
Yeah, what kind of 22 ammo? Is it long, short, regular?
pellet.
Mag.
Oh, it's a pellet. Yours is a pellet rifle.
Yeah, it's an air rifle. It's a pellet rifle. It's not an actual rifle.
I thought you were talking about the I've seen an actual pump 22.
Yeah, they got them.
That's the only one I've ever seen. Is that at the Watch Your County Flea Market, and They wanted like over $500 for it.
Really?
Yeah, that was way out of my price range.
I wonder if I can get a sugar.
Now I would go for a bow before I'd go for one of those, but still, I have seen some really nice bows recently. Though I've been trying not to buy.
No, I wouldn't mind having a Winchester 22. How you doing, Sean?
That's cool, Will. Hey, Sean. Now, the one that I was looking for Ian was the Rossi. It's the 18-inch barrel one, 22 caliber, and it's basically same as mine, but different. Shoots the same ammo, but he'd have to rely on his own deal. So there's that.
Lori apparently had a tube-fed 22 that her parents got her when she was 14.
Does she still have it? Is the question. She still got it. She said she's got one. Okay, that's cool. Those old school ones were built like tanks.
Oh yeah.
I was offered to get a 1022, but I didn't like the fact that the ammo was kind of restricted to one type of ammo that you normally can't just pick up anywhere.
Ooh, nice.
That is so cool, Will. Let me know. I'll help you find a decent setup for yourself.
Ah, damn it.
I've been doing Sages are my favorite bows for packing around and hunting with.
All right. Take care, Cecilia. We'll see you on Saturday.
Yep.
Love you, Cecilia. Be safe.
Celia.
Don't freeze.
She was the first one in today.
Yeah.
Well, the one he had, I asked what kind of ammo he used, and he used like the shells were like that long.
Oh, the XLRs.
Yeah, which I can't do anything with XLRs. I mean, they're not common in my area.
Well, first off, for the XLRs, you actually have to have a clip. You can't do bolt action on there because, I mean, if you're feeding it one by one, well, you can, but you still have to have the clip for it. Which the XLRs for 22, I think, are just way too unnecessary.
Cecilia.
I agree.
No, but I mean, I was offered the same price that I paid for my my Marlin, but it's the same guy I bought the 12 from. But I don't know if he still has it or not anything, but I don't know what to do with a 1022, to be honest.
Shoot things.
No, I mean, I don't have a use for it. I've got a 22. I don't need anything else. You know. Boy Scouts in America? Wow. You don't see those anymore. Or pretty much anything with BSA on it anymore, which is really sucky. Because one of my favorite things I ever did was I helped with an Arrow of Light ceremony, which I thought was amazing.
No, you can't call it BSA when they did that stupid thing that said girls can do it too. Rossi 20.
You got it over and under? Wow. My grandma had, I can't remember what brand it was, but she had a 410 22 over and under, which would be nice to have, but I have no idea where it went to after she passed away.
I want a funny design shotgun that's designed similar to a revolver.
Oh, I've seen those ones that shoot 410 shells.
No, but I want one like a revolver where it's got the barrel, you load like 6 rounds into it, and it just sits on the top, and as you, it just loads the next round.
Oh, okay. You want a round cylinder,
Yeah, instead of the standard down through the barrel, or
Yeah.
the underbarrel or the underbelly.
Sean, where are you located at the moment? Do not come if you're in Iowa. Stay put. We're ready for a blizzard in our area.
Truckers don't stop for snow. They don't care.
Oh, blizzards when they shut down the highways, yes, they do.
They're only when they shut down the highway. But if the highway ain't shut down, he ain't gonna stop.
Well, he didn't like what blizzard-like conditions in a semi. Not a good combo.
Oh, he's in Kansas. Yeah, he ain't got to worry about it.
Okay, he might be on the backside of it.
The only thing he's got to worry about in Kansas is wind.
Now, the bolt action I want to get a hold of again is that Marlin 781.
Yeah, but the question is, Will, do you really want to spend the like $500 to $1,500 to get one?
Well, for the bolt action 22 LR.
No, he wants a Henry X410.
Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna be spending a pretty penny on that. Because I've been looking at every once in a while. I look into the Henrys and the lever actions, man. Down here, they are freaking expensive, like stupid expensive.
personally, I think the Henrys are overpriced for what they are.
No, that's what. Yeah, they're a nice rifle, but
They are.
spending $800 on a damn rifle.
No,
You know
the
what?
one I saw they had here at our Tyson's up here was they wanted 300 for that little survival rifle. I tried holding it and trying to be comfortable with it, but the stock was so freaking wide due to the fact that they made room to pack everything into it. It made it uncomfortable to even try to aim because my elbow would be kicking like straight out here trying to shoot.
Yeah, that rifle is very expendy. Very spendy.
Like I said, out of all the 22 LRs that were, made for the masses, the rarest one are the 781s. If you look that up, Colin, you'll see what I'm talking about. That's
I'm looking at the Savage Arms Model 42 takedown over and under shotgun rifle combo.
Yeah, that's the tube-fed bolt action 22 LR from Marlin.
Okay, I've never used a tube fed one. I've always had clips for either one that I've owned. But I do know there's a lot of accessories for mine, and so a lot of them they don't recommend, like the I'm not sure what you call it, the round canister ones that look like Tommy guns.
Yeah, the drum magazines. No.
Then there's the banana clip with and all that stuff. I'm not a fan of those, to be honest.
Yeah, now you got the 1022?
No.
Oh, okay. You got the
795.
Yeah, 795. Yeah,
10-shot clip. But I also carry 2 clips, so I want to get more so I can actually have like several all loaded up, ready to go. I just it's just really quick and easy to fix. Both blocks.
Actually, no. You get a couple more of them. You leave them unloaded and you put them in the safe for when one breaks. You have another one.
Well, they're fairly cheap.
Need more than 2 magazines.
They're like less than $20 a piece, so they're not that expensive. It's just I was thinking about getting more ammo through cheaper than dirt. But I was looking at the prices there, then I was looking at the prices over at Tyson's. I could get them cheaper over at Tyson's.
Now, Sean, are you talking about that Marlin survival rifle they gave the airmen? If so, that's a 22 LR.
The floating one that was in the planes.
Yep.
I don't know about that one, to be honest.
No, I know those were 22 LRs.
No. I don't know if they were what were they called? What were they called?
Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head.
I wouldn't mind having a 357 rifle. That'd be like overkill almost for rifles.
Right. Be well. Well, thank you for coming, bud.
Later, Will.
I'm actually glad he's coming back. I missed him.
Catch you on Saturday, maybe. Maybe
no,
not.
I'm just happy that Marlin is making the 444 again.
Ooh.
What's the 444?
Look up the shell and you'll see.
It's a world of hurts.
It has the same power as a government 4570, but less kick. It's a little bit smaller round, and it's just as good. And the PC on it, for some odd reason, is pretty good.
Well, the thing is, I don't need anything like super high powered. I don't. Some people might need to, but
Those were designed to take moose and bear.
is
We're
that
talking Kodiaks.
Oh,
is that the Trapper series, the Guide Gun series, Classic series, Dark series, or SBL series?
Of the 444?
No, in general, because I have no idea where to look. Because I'm looking on the Marlin website.
No, just look at the round.
I
itself.
don't know. It doesn't say rounds. It tells me names.
Yeah, just look up the 444 Marlin round.
Okay. Okay, the 44 special.
No,
That's
34.
1894.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm looking at right now.
No, you need to put a 3.4s in there.
Okay, the one I'm looking at, there is a model 1894 that shoots 44 Remington mags and 44 specials.
Yeah.
That one
But
is actually coming available sometime this year.
They also came out with the 444 T-Rex.
I'm not done yet. I'm still looking at the different
Hi, Sean.
rifles. Be well, Sean.
Later, Sean. Have a good one.
I was shooting that rifle when I was like 14 years
What the
old,
hell did I buy at Walmart?
and it was knocking me around.
Yeah, a lot of these are like 1200 plus.
Yeah, the new ones are. Oh yeah, yeah. You're also talking $3.5 $4 a round.
Yeah, the model 1895 45 to 70 government is $1,500. That's the lever action.
Yeah. The 444 is also a level action.
That's the Trapper series.
Yeah.
The Dark series is the one that's coming out soon. It's also a
Ow.
lever action.
Was that big case?
Huh?
Oh no, that's a big case for that 444. It's not an. It's a straight wall.
I have no idea. I know it's a model 70904. I don't know what the one model number on that one is. So there's no need for something that big. No. If you can't take it down with a lower caliber, then it can't be. It doesn't need to be done. Unless you're taking down elephants or something, or big buffalo.
Try telling that to somebody who's trying to shoot a freaking deer with a Derringer. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna laugh at you.
I just use a bow, and it wouldn't cost me $5 to $10 just for that single round. But yeah, if that's what you like, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, pull that one up on screen.
Can
Okay.
I show? Whoa, can I show that?
Yes.
It's just.
No, there's a rifle on there.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, we can show it. We just can't hold them live. It's just the rounds.
Can you just bring up the round?
Let's see if I can do that.
I want to be on the safe side. I don't want to get demonetized here.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it bigger.
Right click, open a new window.
No, you just click on the image. Just show the image page. That's
That's
all
what
that's
I'm
going to have
talking
on there is ammo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's minimize that one.
Yeah, that Marlin 444 weighs 7.5 pounds.
Here, throw mine up because Jason's going to be showing the same page anyway.
Any rifles on there?
No, it's all ammo.
Okay.
Is it the three of them together?
Technically yes and technically no. I found the other page.
technically twice.
Yeah, the upper right-hand corner. That's the one I was going to show. That's a 308 next to it. And on the other side is a 45 government.
Okay.
4570.
4570.
One in the center is that 444.
Yeah.
Looks like an arrowhead.
Well, it depends if you're. I mean, because there's this one here. This is what this is a comparison to them as well. So that's the 444 right there in the dead center.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you don't need anything that big.
Well, yeah, you do.
I don't.
When you're doing big game hunting,
that's what I use my bow for.
You're not going to take down a bow or an elephant with a bow.
There's not going to be elephants running through Iowa anytime soon.
You got a zoo.
Yeah, but there's also people about 20,000 people between me and them. And
but you think a lot of people are going to sit there and try to stop an elephant? No, they're going to panic and they're going to get the heck out of the way.
The smart people will probably try to harness the freaking thing and use it as a pack animal.
No, they're stupid. Most people, when everything in the zoo escapes, everyone's going to scatter like roaches.
I can understand when the big cats get out, and if there's any wolves in there, I can understand that. But they don't have a ton of big things like. I've never seen a lot of elephants there. When I last time I was there, I did see some giraffes and some other stuff, but not overly big.
I think our zoo has like 4 elephants, a couple of hippos, tigers, panthers.
Now hippos can survive anywhere.
Land and water. Except they're not tri-superior like geese.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't survive in the desert without water.
Well, they probably could, just not for very long.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got an African lion, an Amur tiger, a Magellan penguin, a red panda, a sea lion, an eastern black rhinoceros, a wallaby, and a flamingo, and a copy, and a Aldabra tortoise. No big animals other than the tigers are the biggest thing.
Tortoise, you ain't got to worry about. That thing runs about maybe 1 mile an hour on land. And that's if it decides it wants to run.
Those things actually do know how to move. I've seen them move.
The tortoise can move, but it doesn't need to. Ain't nothing going to get past that shell.
Even humans.
No, unless you're trying to shoot that thing with an elephant gun, most of that stuff's just going to bounce right off.
Yep. Unless you have seen have you seen the cartoon series, the Jackie Chan Adventures?
Yeah.
You remember when they had that the one tortoise that had the totem, the speed totem on it? Speed
totem?
Yeah. The world's fastest turtle.
Jackie kept trying to catch it. Every time he caught it, it would drag him right between his own legs.
You'd run across water.
Yeah, that's your speed turtle. Yeah, you ain't got the tortoises. Those things will probably sit in their enclosures until they die.
Or they dig their way out.
Around? No, they can't get out. They're desert creatures. They're land walkers. They don't do water.
No. Well, some of them, depending on actually, if they wait till winter, if they can survive it, they'll walk out.
They what?
They'll walk out. That's when they can handle the cold. That's the only problem. But Iowa does have severe weather.
Yeah, which they also bring them in the wintertime, and they're in a heated enclosure on the inside.
What in the world are you talking about, Jarrett? Is it a poem? Is it a song?
I don't think he just copy pasted, click, and he says the same sentence 3 times. I'm confused. Yeah, I think he's talking about the 444 rounds will be in the dirt in 200 yards.
No, they actually do fairly well,
depending on the person using them.
No, my dad used to shoot ground squirrels with them. 300 yards.
So he didn't. So he didn't shoot ground squirrels. He obliterated ground squirrels.
Yeah, shot them right through the soil mound. It was the only thing that would be able to get to them. because you'd always see their heads sticking up. And so he just said, the hell with this. And he goes back, grabs the 444, goes out there and sets it on the rest, and just start drilling through the soil. And you see them pop out.
When I was young and stupid, when I had my Marlin bolt action, I used to hunt frogs on a pond.
Oh, yeah.
22 LR hollow points and frogs. You can watch them. They hit them, and they end up going like 30 feet in the air, straight up.
I used to do that with crawdads in the ditch banks with my 22, my lead rifle, my pellet rifle. And things would actually explode.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at the one for Ian that they have at Bass Pro. Is the Rossi RS22 semi-auto with a threaded barrel, whatever that means. They only want $159 for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting one of those myself, Blake.
Oh, they have a Henry there for $289. That's actually cheaper than it usually is. So
I
anybody looking for a
wish when I
Henry,
was younger,
have
I
it at
would have
Bass Pro. What?
I was gonna say, I wish when I was younger, I would have actually forked out the money. I could have gotten me a 50 cal BMG for $1,500.
Well, if Scott and I would have worked together, we could have bought a cannon for $1,250.
Yeah, but I wanted that 50 cal BMG. That gun now is like $5 to $10 grand.
Oh, yeah.
I
could have gotten it for $1,500 back in like 97, 98.
Right. Well, a lot of people could shoot milk jugs at 300 yards with a 30-06 there, Blake. But what did the jug ever do to you?
Looked at him funny.
He put a face on it.
Well, the funny thing is, when we used to shoot the milk jugs full of water, they
Oh,
would literally go flat. They'd just open up and be flat.
Oh. Hey, Cliff. Think of this. MRE heater, milk jug, 22 long rifle at a distance, all at the same time. We already know it's going to go boom.
unless you got somebody downrange willing to drop the MRE heater in the milk jug and put the lid on her before shooting it, that you're not going to make it back to your rifle before the top of the thing blows off.
It works better on pop bottles like.
Yeah, something that has a bigger thread. Yeah, maybe like a 2-liter bottle or a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah.
Or actually one of the Arrowhead waters that come with those little generic tape plastic handles you can usually get at the store for like $1.
Yeah.
One of those would probably work.
Yeah.
You can actually screw the lid on that thing.
No, you can actually get
the screw top water cooler ones. They have the ones that you can screw top lids on those water cooler ones. But you'd need quite a few MRE heaters and water mixture just right for that one. The 5-gallon water jug.
You only need one of them heaters. Once you get that pressure buildup, that thing will swell up like a balloon.
Yeah, then you shoot it. And you either go boom or go.
No, that thing would probably go poof, like popping a balloon.
I've had them sound like they were like mortar shells when I was younger.
Well, Umrex makes a blast cap that you put on there.
It comes with a blast cap with an MRE heater.
Oh no, that's just what it's called. And you actually put a little tiny bit of water in the bottom of that bottle. You put that on there, and you can pump it up for about 80 psi. You then make sure you got a tether on your cap, and they make a big old giant boom.
Hello, Deb. I'm sorry to hear that only have 2 chicks left, but 2's better than none.
Hello, Deb.
Please stay warm. With a storm coming like this you be safe.
I used to have a guy when I was working at the bakery. He would mess around every once in a while with plastic bags and acetylene. Yeah, fill it up with the gas and hit it with the torch once it's lit. We used to do that in trash bags, sandwich bags, like the bread bags.
Oh, what's that? The spray for cars and diesel trucks.
Ethanol spray.
Yeah, that will go boom too.
So does Aquanet.
Yeah, if you can find it nowadays, they changed the formula on
That's
Aquanet.
in the like 90s.
They
Boy,
they
let me tell you.
they used to have Aquanet had to change their formula because it was too flammable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
people
what
were-
Hey, I'll give them props though. That stuff made your hair stand on end like it was soaked in concrete.
The froze were everywhere back in the day.
I know. My
Yeah.
sister did her.
Perms and froze were everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Mohawks.
But the thing is, people use their hair dryers and their hair would catch on fire and all this other crap. But right now, just oh man, now it makes me think of those one potato guns. Here, Cliff. Think of it this way:
I've had potato guns.
No. Here's the thing:
Shoot the whole
not just putting in regular potatoes. Freeze them first.
Now, see, what I want to do is I want to make an air cannon.
As long as you have a good compressor, that's good. But you got to make sure your seals are okay.
Yeah, no, you don't need high pressure. You just need volume.
Would that be under PVC or steel?
Steel.
PVC. Oh, you
Okay,
can do it in PVC, but you got to.
I've seen PVC be done, but I don't.
I have to use steel.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it, but the only problem is when you're doing an air gun like that or air cannon.
Yeah.
If you're doing pressure, you have to have a very easy release valve.
Yep. Fast release.
Because I mean, even the quarter turn valves, those things are not fast enough unless you put them on a pneumatic on a like a motor system that like a pneumatic motor that snaps it back. Other than that, there's limited options for.
No, I would do it just like an air rifle. I would do it just like an air rifle. The sear, air hammer, the whole thing.
What would you use for ammo?
Toe ball hitches.
Huh?
Toe ball hitches.
Oh my God!
I would use bowling balls.
No, 2-inch diameter. You can't put a bowling ball in 2 inches.
No, but you can make a cannon, air cannon with a bowling ball.
Hi, CR.
I CR.
ACR.
Actually, Jason, if you're going with a 2-inch bore, you can use the tomato paste cans.
Yeah, the soda cans. Yeah.
Oh my
Soda
God!
can might be a little too.
No, the little the 5.5 ounce cans.
Yeah,
Actually-
you can use the Red Bull ones, the small ones. You can use those, or you can use like the Starbucks double shots.
Cliff, you could use your Red Bull.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. The 6-ounce Red Bulls are the little ones, but the best ones would be to use the Heinz tomato paste cans.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that thing is not going to destroy that can. Those cans are.
Bomb proof.
I would say bomb-proof, but not bomb-proof. But yeah, you
Bomb
could launch one of those and you'd probably still blow a hole in something. You probably blow a bigger hole with that can because that impact radius is.
And if it shrapnels afterwards, then there's even more damage.
Well, it'll definitely look like you shot through a something because the red's just gonna splatter everywhere.
Right.
You wanted $40 or $50 for the.
Please.
Yeah.
And also remember, when you buy anything from Timo, clothing wise, buy the next size up.
Was 20 or
What you are.
20?
They always size down.
So
I just
60
want it in there
bucks
just in case.
total? No, in your wallet.
Now, Cliff, have you ever bought anything off of Timo?
I can tuck
Nope.
it in.
I have bought several items, as you already know. I have not been disappointed yet. So, but then again, I'm going with pretty basic items. The most fancy thing I have is that folding solar panel. But the other things I've not had an issue with.
Yeah, I just did a thing with Kent Survival.
How?
I watched a video with him, and he did. I think it was either Temu or AliExpress, and he got this weird like geodesic tent.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I know where I can get the barrel for it too. At work. At work.
You should be able to get the connectors and the step up too.
Oh yeah, I can get a lot of it there because I got the that rigid EMT, not the EMT, but the rigid pipe for the power. That's pretty heavy duty. I mean that 10-foot piece weighs what?
Like something pounds.
45 pounds?
Yeah, that thing is. It's not a light piece.
No, It's already threaded on both ends
So why would you need one?
for fun.
Cannon.
Well, you do have your friends who do cannons down the road.
Yeah. But it'd be fun just to.
You want to be a part of the cannon club? Just admit it.
Oh, yeah. And it'd be air.
That was okay. So it was. It was an AliExpress tent. I just had to look for it.
I was looking at an old video of one of the past archery get-togethers a couple years ago with that JB put out when we were shooting and everything. And the bow that Ian took for me was actually from Wish, not AliExpress. Just want to clear that up because I thought it was from Ali. But they have them now for under $100 on sale for that same bow.
Oh.
I'm pissed that we all got screwed on that Walmart deal.
Oh,
Me
that wasn't
too.
Walmart. That wasn't Walmart. That
Yeah,
was,
that one was,
it was
that
on
was-
website.
That bow set was through Walmart.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pissed that we all got screwed on that one because they were like,
I bet
"Oh, no."
if I would have just ordered it and not said anything, I might have squeaked by with one.
Nope. Too many people did it.
But too many people did it at the
I'm
same
pretty
time.
sure more than us did it. I'm pretty sure
oh,
there
yeah.
were a couple 100,000 people were like, "Hey, look, I can get this for like $50."
I would have. I mean, that would have been awesome if we would have got them. Could you imagine that? I would have done a whole video on that one.
Oh, yeah. Just in case.
Yeah, I know.
In case.
No, I was looking at AliExpress yesterday, and I was looking at Black Hunter bows, and I here. I'll actually show you right now.
There's the wind kicking up now.
That's all I've had all day, Jason. It was like nice when I woke up. I got out of the shower and it was windy as heck.
Is that US or is that going to be? Yeah, okay, that's US. I was
25
asking, is it in euros?
left.
And that's all. I mean, $64. That's just the riser there, but it goes left or right-handed. It goes all the way up to 60 pounds. There's the left.
Hey, might as well get one of each. Get one for left, one for right, just in case in your somebody's right-handed, somebody's left-handed. Scooter, why are you so scootery today?
There's the right bow riser. There's the left bow riser. But it goes. That's that one, and they had more. Give me a second here. Where was that?
I already don't like that because you need an Allen key to lock it.
That's the only problem. I don't like that one, to be honest. But here, give me a second here. This one, $52.45 for the riser. Same about price.
Still comes with an Allen key.
Yeah, but you could try to find. I'm gonna see if that's got it. I don't think that one's got a. That one's just all right-handed, unfortunately. Let me see if I can find a left-handed model.
Nothing wrong with the Allen key. I like him better than the Phillips screwdriver.
You don't even have to worry about that. I have the thumb threaded ones where you just get like a little tab with grips on it. Lock that down pretty tight, and that thing just stays on it. Does not come loose.
Yeah, now if they had the Torx head, that'd be even better.
Yeah, until you strip it.
Well, the Torx, yeah, no, you can't.
I don't like Torx anything, so.
Oh no,
I've stripped a few of those things. Trust me.
Well, here, okay, this one here is the original Black Hunter, $70. You can get, and this is what you can get them in. So you can get them up to 60 pounds, left or right-handed. Does it? I mean, it's a very pretty bow. I will give you that. But it's just that's cheaper than what I paid for it. But that one has $36 shipping. The one I originally was looking at had free shipping.
So you're looking at almost $200 by the time you're done, said and done with. Be right back.
If you go with the shipping one, if you use the one with free shipping, then it doesn't cost that much. Because here's what I was looking at. These here, the winter sale, like this one right here for free shipping. So if they say free shipping, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Only one severe thunderstorm right now, and that's going to be in Arkansas, right in the center of Arkansas.
Where's ours at?
Ooh,
It's actually north of us.
give me a second here. I'm checking.
It's windy outside. Windy.
Huh?
Windy.
Okay, that's interesting. Not that one, but yeah, the prices are really they're on sale right now. So if you're interested, folks. But Will was looking up at the Samick Sage for him and his son.
I'd say go with the name brand. Don't get a knockoff.
I know. I've been fighting him a lot on not you can get them at Amazon, obviously. Southland Archery has the Samick Sage, but the place I've been finding them is eBay. Brand new.
I have a hard time trusting eBay.
Yeah, same here.
Unless it is a reputable company, not an individual.
No. These are factory ones, not from individuals.
Okay.
Brand new in the box, not like right here. $139 for this one. This is from the Crossbow store. It's a real, so that's not a bad deal for $139. That's about a little bit more you get up to 55 pounds left or right-handed.
Yeah. Try and see if you can find it in a kit and get a lower price for everything.
Let me see here.
Oh, only.
That right here, actually. Give me a second. I'll bring that up here. Here's the kit. Samick Sage, takedown, recurve, arrow set, full ready to shoot. I don't know what it all entails. I just looked at it. But they want $159.99. And where's the information? There it is. It comes with, what does it come with? That's the shipping information. It was a 62-inch takedown bow and a set of arrows. That's all it says.
Instead of 3.
Probably. I don't know.
Does it
I'm
come
not
with
sure
the
how much
bag?
this set is, so I can't tell you.
I just found a good one on Top Archery. It's a 60-inch takedown recurve hunting bow, wood arrow set, arrow set wood laminated bow, right hand with 12-piece carbon arrows at 30 to 50 pounds. So I'd say get that around 45 pounds. You're good to go on that one. You're getting 12 carbon arrows. Now, mind you, they're plastic fletched, but you get an arm guard. Looks like some baffles. You get the sling and the case for it. Oh, and then you get some vibration dampeners for the limb knocks, or the whatever you want to call those things.
Does it come with silencers?
Yes. Or at
You
least
don't necessarily have to come with silencers, though. You can add those yourself. You can make those yourself. Cheaper, actually. Just get some yarn. You're good to go.
One's membership today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like I said, if the silencers come with it, hey, all the better. That means you just don't have to spend your time making one or doing anything.
Yeah.
But making silencers is quick and easy, especially if you have yarn already on hand. And my wife has plenty of yarn on hand.
Mm-hmm. And
after a couple shots, the yarn will puff out perfectly nice, and you're good to go. That's the only thing I don't have on one of my bows. My longbow has different kinds of silencers. Ian's got some on his other bow that have silencers. So,
yeah, this is an Allen key, so you will need an Allen key for this. But it's a really nice bow for the price.
But the thing is, it wouldn't be too difficult to change out the bolts.
The thumb screws?
Yeah, to actual hand tight kind, like the Samick has.
Do you like a different kind of bread for your sandwiches?
That way you can
or something.
Oh yeah, I like the 12
As long as
gauge.
you match up the threads properly and the length, you should be able to do that pretty quickly.
most
I want to do that
times
with my SCS, my Atmos bow, because I would love to have not to use the Allen wrench with it. That's why I carry an extra backup Allen wrench set with me, because in case I lose that little one Allen wrench.
Right.
Got another one for 140 62 inch for a 20 to 38 pound bow.
Yeah, that's pretty light though.
Yeah, but that's for like it's a beginner bow that's for like more like kids, teenagers.
Yeah. Well, Ian started out a little higher than average because he started when he was 2. So he's been shooting longer than most.
Yeah, just kind of seeing what they have on here.
He pulls a 55 pounder now.
Here's one. It's a 60 inch. It's going to be the same as the one I just mentioned. So basically, this one's just camouflage looking.
The draw weight same?
30. This one's max at 7. Stop. Right-handed. Yeah, it's a right-handed bow, and it maxes out at 50 pounds.
That's not technically a bad deal. I mean, you can hunt with that.
Oh yeah,
50 pounds. It's really
you know.
Again, plastic fletching. So if you want to buy the additional arrows, but this does come with 12-piece carbon arrows.
You know, it's great for deer 50 yards or 15 yards and closer, where most deer are speaking.
You got to have the patience and you have to have the practice. And a lot of people in a grid down situation probably will have neither, because they don't want to waste arrows. They don't want to have time to show people that they actually have the kind of stuff, because you got to set up a range and all this other stuff in order to practice properly, especially at a distance, because just because you can hit it at 10 yards doesn't mean you can hit it at 30.
Yeah.
And then there's the jumping the string deal you got to deal with, and all the other fun stuff that comes along with deer hunting or small game hunting in general. Because like I said, small game in a grid down situation is going to be your best bet more than deer. Because everybody and their grandmother is going to see a deer and they're going to go after that. But no one's going to be going after the small game. Because they say, oh, that's not enough food. If it keeps on replenishing,
you get like 3 or 4 of them, it is.
Yeah. And it's not always going to be the same thing, not just rabbits. You're going to get other things too. But the thing is, you got to learn to, diversity.
Yeah.
You don't want to wipe out the population of rabbits in your area. Not that you can do it really easily, but you can at least reduce them to the point where they won't reproduce very fast.
Arrows. Rabbits can go pretty quick. They can have, I think, 2 or 3
litters
goes a year, and they can have,
if conditions are good,
2 like 8, like in like good conditions.
Right. We raised some rabbits growing up. We had 1, but Jenny raised rabbits for food. So I'm not sure how many litters they had per year at their place. When you guys had rabbits as a kid, how many litters a year do you guys end up having?
per breeding pair.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Did you see them with babies a lot or just a little bit?
A little bit.
Oh, they were probably selectively breeding. Just a little bit. They didn't want to go literally have the buck go wild. So, yeah. Like I said, rabbit hunting is probably the best one. It's easier to hide a rabbit in a hunting jacket than trying to hide a deer.
Man, I like the pattern on that handle.
Hey, Cliff, do you care to share with the class?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm just randomly looking at stuff. This was off of Amazon, but yeah, this one's actually pretty nice.
Like I said, the ones I've been looking at on eBay are not bad, but not perfect.
Handle. I don't know what it is. I like that.
Red elm.
Like that red laminate.
Yeah, I like that red and that black. This is all what you get with it. So you get the arrows. I think it's a 6 or 12 piece.
6.
What? Let me see the riser one more time. Okay, that's right-handed. What's the draw?
25 to 60 pounds.
Oh, that's good. Is it just right-handed or right and left? Right-handed at the top. It says it.
Yeah, PMZ professional kit, takedown longbow, ideal for enthusiast hunters, right hand.
That's on Amazon.
Yep, for
Okay.
109.
Now,
There's your draw length. This is pretty for the length of that. It's got a short draw length, 28 inches.
28 is actually industry standard.
And then you have
No, there's people who have longer draws who are taller. Like you and Jason, and maybe Jarrett.
So here's what you get with the kit. You get the bow bag, the arrows, 31.5 inches. So that's actually pretty decent.
You don't get an arrow rest. You get an arrow shelf, which is what I like to shoot off the shelf. You get a bowstringer and arm guard and I don't like the finger tab.
Yeah, I don't like those things. I'd rather throw that normal. I mean, you get the buckle locator, so basically the knock rest. But you get these are actually feathers, so these aren't the plastic veins. These are actually feathered.
That's a bonus for $109. That's not bad.
Yeah.
No.
Save that one or send it to Will. If we can send, I got him on Instagram. So if you send it to me, I send it to him, and then we'll go from there. Because that way he's looking at them for him and his son. So I'm assuming they're both right-handed. That I know it's making an assumption, but it's probably a good
the
bet.
color style is considered coral snake, but again, it's one of those Allen key ones, so you will need an Allen key.
They generally come with one.
Yeah.
So mine came with one. The one I used for mine came with my set. And
yeah, so there's your Allen key right there.
Yeah. So that is a Samick, or is that a different brand?
Not a Samick. This is PMZ recurve.
Okay. He was looking for Samick's because of the price range.
Yeah, and that looks like that's a left-handed bow.
Now they do have some other ones that are lighter that do have arrows, but he didn't mention that he wanted a set. He just said he needed to get the bows themselves.
Probably the set would be better because then you're getting everything you need.
I understand that, but the thing is, that the rest of the stuff it can be personalized because, like you said, draw length is a big issue, and what's the draw weight of the bow that they're planning on getting as well.
Yeah, well, this thing only says the size only lets you go up to 55, which is funny considering the thing says 25 to 65 pounds. But then also, you could probably get that extra 5 pounds just giving an extra couple of twists on the bowstring.
Right.
But yeah, it looks like it's starting down to 25, goes up to 55. But again, like I said, you can probably get that extra 5 pounds just like 2-3 twists off that bowstring. That's going to give you that extra poundage.
I'm checking to see what about 160 for the kit with the arrows and stuff.
Yeah, see, like I said, this one on this 109 on Amazon, and I don't think the draw weight is going to change the price.
Let me check.
No, it doesn't. 55. It's 109 regardless of what you get. If you get a 25 pounder or the 55 pounder.
Probably depends on the string they send with you.
Okay.
No, the poundage is going to be based on the limbs.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that kind of stuff, so.
Yeah, it's your weight's all going to be within the limbs, or your power is all in the limbs. The thicker the limb, the harder it is going to be to pull back. The more power you're going to get off of it, or the more poundage.
Okay, I got one. I found it for like 100, just the bow itself, because it depends also a bunch of different. If the person wants to use a arrow shelf, they want to use an actual shoot off the shelf like I do, or they have a bow quiver, back quiver, side quiver, shooting glove, shooting tab, and all the other fun stuff. And they're draw weight, and left or right-handed. They got one here at Samick for $149. Not a bad price. You can get it from 45. See, where's the get? From 25 to 60, which is really nice. But it doesn't come with arrows. But the thing is, arrows are kind of personal too. You've seen my arrows. When having a match set of arrows that match you actually make it more accurate shots for yourself if you do it that way. It's like me trying to shoot somebody's got a 26-inch draw length. A little short for me.
No, there's only the one I'm looking at. There's only 2 left in stock.
The one I was looking at is got.
Although, I mean, if the worst case scenario is I can just look up PMZ Archery, that'll probably take me to their main site.
Well, I'm looking at this the one on Amazon.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, is on Amazon.
They have a Southland Archery Supply Premier Takedown Recurve with stringer for $139, a little cheaper. I don't know what kind of bow that is. I've never seen. Oh, okay. It's not the same thing. It's only. Oh, it is left-handed. Okay, cool. What's the draw weights? From 25 to 55. Okay, made of diamond wood and hard maple oak. Interesting combo.
Yeah, this one's got bamboo in it, so like little bits of bamboo.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
I think the bamboo is probably just like accent pieces.
Probably, but actually, bamboo is pretty strong. My war bow is actually bamboo backed.
Warmed my seat.
But yeah,
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas.
I don't need to know about Arkansas.
I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not in Arkansas either.
No, we got friends up in Arkansas.
Down in Arkansas,
No, up in
I
Arkansas.
got family in Arkansas,
No, from where Jason's at, Arkansas would be up.
and where I'm at, Arkansas is down. Been there before, multiple times. Because I visited my aunt down there before when I was a kid.
Been forced to
When I
drive.
was a
Don't
teenager.
like it.
I haven't even been checking my ads, to be honest, folks. I know Cliff doesn't get any.
CR said he had an ad, but that was like 5 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, it's getting going in Arkansas now. Just north of Texarkana and southeast of Fort Smith.
Yeah, everything's south. Unless you're at the North Pole, then everything is south.
Greetings from TornadoHQ.com.
Sorry, I refreshed.
Could you mute that, please?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you.
Is it scary?
It was a little not scary, but creepy. The that particular style voice is creepy.
I'll close it out.
Thank you. No, I do have it. The one I was looking at earlier, and I tried looking at it, but it wasn't showing me anything that I didn't already know. But right now, weather.com.
The only thing north of you is the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, we're under a big thing. We got blizzard warnings.
And for Amanda, it would be Antarctica.
Okay, did anybody send an invite to Amanda? Because I have sent one out, but I never heard anything. I've been trying to get a hold of her, and I haven't seen or heard from her.
Well, don't spam message her because that's just gonna annoy her. Send the one message. If she doesn't pop up, she's probably busy. She doesn't.
Well, I sent her one on Amazon. I'm gonna try sending her one on Instagram.
You sent her a message on Amazon?
I mean, Facebook. Sorry.
I will be right back.
Yeah, I didn't put my normal picture up because I just ran out of time. Yep, Cecilia was here for a little bit. She left earlier because her internet was still giving her fits.
It's the weather at this point.
Alaska.
She has loud dry. Deb has loud dry. To do it if the power goes out.
I
Tomorrow?
drop that in more often than not when typing sometimes. Where's that end go? Does anybody know?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna do.
Same place that one sock in your dryer always somehow seems to end up at.
Silly beast. We don't want to. No.
You and I will hide out here. We'll just let's see what he does until when he comes back, Cliff. I wonder how long it's going to take him to get it. No, they do have a lot of good bows on Amazon, though. But I'm more of a. I do like the Samick Sage generally.
Deb, I don't have to worry about my safe laundry. I usually don't store my laundry in the safe. All right, good night, Deb. Yeah, I don't normally keep my laundry in the safe. I usually keep it in my hamper or my sock drawer. Oh, gross! No. I hate that view. That view should never even have been an option on here.
Well, other thing is, we go like this, then we go like this.
Too close, because then you have to be centered in your thing. No, I don't know. That view is terrible.
Stream close up. There you go, Cliff.
Don't tempt me, Deb.
He might do that just for fun.
I'm a fox after all.
No, you're Renard.
I'm a fox. I'm also a ferret, a polar bear, and a shark at the same time, too.
Polar bear and a shark?
Yeah. I'm also an Arctic wolf. Or he's classified as a tundra wolf, but whatever. Same difference.
Here.
Scooter, sit.
No. He's exactly where I told him to be.
Fetch! Scooters, fetch!
No, I'm scratching his back and making him shiver.
Hey, Cliff.
Going against the fur.
Yeah. He's thumping and shivering and stuffing.
I changed Cliff's name.
God damn it. You guys stop doing it. It's annoying.
Hey, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. It's still Fox.
Yeah, but there's no point. That's a redundancy.
Well, I use Cliff, Fox It Outdoors, LLC, Fox. Wolf, grizzly, and eagle. Mine's just tiger, which is really weird.
I have bear, shark, ferret, wolf, fox.
Ferret?
Ferret.
Like ferret face? Ferret?
Stoat. He's a
carpet
stoat.
weasel.
He's a stoat.
No, entirely different species.
You're a hush puppy.
No, carpet weasels. Carpet sharks.
I know. I used to have a ferret.
I like carpet sharks. It's really funny too when you actually Google carpet shark. Well, the thing is, when you Google carpet shark, it actually gives you an actual shark because there's actually a carpet shark,
Right.
which is a funny shark. But yeah,
When Ian was a baby, we had two ferrets named Bear and Houdini. Bear had to be the squattest looking ferret I've ever seen. He was gray and black, and his face looked like a little teddy bear.
Oh.
And then there was Houdini, who kept on getting out of his cage. That 1 minute you put him in there, next thing you know, you're seeing him in the other room.
Oh yeah, ferrets are smart. They're by no means a dumb creature.
Until the one day he tried to fit underneath a closet door it was not flush to the ground. It was like angled. He got down too far. I had to take the whole door off the hinges to keep him from killing himself.
Right.
So his name was something else, but I named him Houdini because they kept on getting out.
I named mine from the start Bandit, and then somehow I managed to get a boot under my dresser. I don't know how he did it. I still can't figure out to this day how he got it under there.
I have no idea. By the way, Cliff, you said I wouldn't make it to 9.
I was at 9:30.
You said 9.
No, I said 9:30.
Okay. Oh, looks like Deb's going bye-bye.
Yeah, she left.
Night, Deb.
Right,
Night,
Deb.
Deb. Keep warm, please. Love you, Deb.
Take the root beer. It's empty too.
Oh, caffeine.
I got 2 words for you guys.
Link the box of tomorrow.
Coffee. Coffee.
Coffee's one word. So what's the other word?
C-A-W-B. F-E-E. Coffee.
Hopefully,
Crow feet?
I'm going to come in tomorrow. Take this Pepsi. I've got one over here. I want in my cup.
Yeah, Jason. The one in her cup.
That's
Duh.
I just didn't want to take the last Pepsi.
Oh, well, thank you, but
You're not touching my last Pepsi.
not the last Pepsi.
I do.
Colin's not allowed to have the last Pepsi.
Well, technically, this is the last Pepsi.
No, I thought that was the last Starfighter.
Love that movie. I heard
Sequel.
they're coming out with a sequel.
Supposed to be making one, but they still haven't done it.
The only way I could see it being done is they bring the younger brother up when he's a closer to an adult level, and then they bring him in. But that's all I know.
No,
That's all I could think of.
the
But
baby.
with a couple of the actors not being around anymore, kind of tough. So I'm not sure what if anybody else has heard of the last Starfighter besides you and me, Cliff.
Smashing my balls on my
Last
desk.
Starfighter, look at
Is
one.
that your chocolate orange?
No,
Oh. Is that the one with the toy in the middle?
my white chocolate orange.
Oh, what? Well, same thing. Still chocolate orange.
Fine. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I think Katie's home.
Scooter. Scooter. Come on.
Scooter, quiet.
Fetch.
Cliff, Colin, quiet.
Squirrel. Scooter. Squirrel.
The problem is his bark actually hurts my ears.
Well, yeah, because you're like in an echo chamber.
That's what I say.
That's not how you make him bark.
I don't have Mac up here. He's over on Jenny's lap right now because she's got yarn.
Yeah, that's not making bark.
We've had a black cat, a big long-haired black cat that's been sitting on our front porch meowing, but every time I open the door, it takes off. If it's cold, I mean, we're not going to let it freeze, but I don't know. There's one cat in the area. It's a hun.
What?
The cat that got into our van that one time. What was its color?
Gray. It was a gray and black stripe.
Gray and black. Is that the one with the collar, right?
Yeah,
I haven't seen that recently,
I haven't seen it either.
but yeah, I would not let a cat or any other animal be like that in the
No.
outside unless it was like the groundhog or something like that. I would just leave those alone.
That groundhog's probably like 4 feet underground.
Was that?
Yeah, but I don't think he's on my property anymore though. I haven't seen him in a while.
He got the word. It was a parked groundhog.
He probably heard, saw me watching him. I mean, if I would have had my bow at the time, I probably could have took him out easily because that was not a long shot, like 15 yards tops. That would have been an easy shot. But that's that. Nothing I can do about it now.
Now, would you get Chuck fever?
No,
Okay.
I was on my live when he popped up on the dang thing. So it was at my archery live when I was doing those on Sundays.
No, you know how they get buck fever? Get Chuck fever?
How do you get chuck fever?
What's that?
How much wood could it woodchuck wood type of situation?
2 quarts.
Well, the thing is, he was technically in a wood pile too. which was really funny. If you
Was he
think about it.
whistling at you?
Huh?
Was he whistling at you?
I don't think he whistled, but I wasn't paying attention.
That's your witness.
I don't know what's in 22 days, CR.
Probably his birthday.
The day he announces his full name.
Yeah, good luck on that one.
Well, if you're going to go think big.
Oh, 22 days until the groundhog sees his shadow.
Oh,
He's going to
Steve Hill comes and does his job for one day a year, unless he has Bill Murray in the area.
yeah, Aquafria Freddy.
Who?
Aquafria Freddy.
Who's that?
Knockoff.
It's kind of a knockoff that Arizona did with the rattlesnake.
Oh, geez.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, look it up. It's funny.
Nah. I'm
Instead of Groundhog's Day, it's Rattlesnake Day.
Don't do
Oh, that
rattlesnake.
makes more sense for Arizona, though.
Yeah.
What would you put down for roadrunners down there in New Mexico?
But they don't hibernate.
So
Birds technically hibernate, but I never see roadrunners in the wintertime down here. I always see them in the summertime.
do they actually fly south for the winter or something?
No, they run south for the winter.
Can you imagine?
They can fly.
Can you imagine a stampede of roadrunners?
No.
That'd be interesting.
You got 2 million roadrunners running down the road.
I've seen a stampede of turkey.
I have seen that, but
It's
usually,
funny.
surprisingly enough, wild turkeys don't always walk side by side. They walk front to back, which is
Mhm.
really weird. They they walk in line.
Turkeys are weird. Till you
Yeah,
piss
but-
one off.
The only way I can explain when the turkeys are running, it looks like was it Jurassic Park, the first one?
Because they're
Those
like
dinosaurs running in the out in the field.
yeah.
It looks just like turkeys.
They probably use those as a model for them.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Now, I'm not sure would be scarier, a bunch of turkeys doing that, or a bunch of geese doing that.
Turkeys,
Turkeys, way bigger, way heavier, and they got way bigger claws.
and they're meaner.
I know some geese that are pretty bad.
Yeah, but the geese ain't gonna claw you with a spur.
No, but they can break your arm with a wing.
Yeah, and you can kick one in the chest and kill it that way too.
Yeah, but
but
if
there's
you
also
goose, they'll back
other
off.
ones
Turkeys
yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Turkeys don't back off too often.
No, they don't. You piss off a turkey and it'll chase you down.
I saw somebody actually who was
yeah.
turkey hunting. He had this turkey fan, I guess, blind that he had up, which like a big fan, and stalked up to the turkey and grabbed it by hand, by the neck.
That's luck right there.
He walked. He didn't like stride up and down, but he stalked up there. But they got it on camera. He catching him by hand.
That's odd because usually turkeys aren't normally out there by themselves. There's usually
No, it was
three to five of them.
bunch of them. He just happened to get to the closest one. I'll see if I can find that video. It was on YouTube, I think.
No, like I said, what we used to do is it'd be dark, and we'd go out there in the electric golf cart, and we'd go to the one tree where they would roost. And it was only like a pine tree about 6 inches in diameter. And then we go up there and we kick the tree. We startle them awake. You can hear them falling out of the tree, jump in the cart, and drive away. And they would chase us.
Let me see if I can get this thing to work here.
I'm surprised you just wait till they fall out of the tree and then club one.
Okay, here's that one I was telling you about. Okay, you see, there's a whole bunch of turkey right there.
Yeah, about 5 or 6 of them.
This is what he's doing.
Now they're looking at him, all fanned out.
So is he.
Oh, it's probably just like when Earl grabbed that seagull.
There's a hen right there too. There's out there their decoy right there.
Probably a decoy.
Yeah, that's their decoy. He's holding it up like a shield.
No, it's like it looks like the back end of a turkey.
I know, but like you said, he's holding it up like a shield.
Daughter's home. Dude, he's like right up on them suckers.
It's like making sure he's getting on camera.
His buddy, it looks like his buddy's filming it.
Yeah, just sitting there.
Or it might be just like not the back end of a turkey, but like the front silhouette of a turkey.
Or something.
They're not even freaking out. They're just like he is like right there.
They just knocked down they're getting ready to start humping that decoy.
Oh yeah, they're all going for it. Buddy moved his boot and they all freaked out. Well, he's getting down and dirty with it.
Yeah.
We watching National Geographic, folks.
Got him.
Yeah, it looked like he was. No, it wasn't even. I don't even think that was a shield. It looked like a straight turkey decoy.
Yeah. Yep.
What's up, everybody?
There you go. That was it. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's funny that he actually got that turkey.
That's you.
Yeah, that was Blue Gabe right there when the video changed over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Robert Arrington's brother.
Oh, I have
That's
no
not-
idea who Robert Arrington is.
Deer meat for dinner.
I've never watched a lot of his videos.
Never heard of it.
Second set. Go ahead, take the plug off.
But the thing is, the guy caught a turkey with his bare hands. Now, here's the question: would he get in trouble for that?
Not if it's hunting season.
Well, if he's in either bow or shotgun season, that'd be kind of interesting. What'd you get it with?
Bare hands.
Bow or shotgun? Neither.
I 5-finger discounted it.
He literally did, technically. But he stocked it up. He did everything what he was supposed to do. He just got, and he's got a video to prove it that he did it.
He did
It
what
can
all
be
the
done.
Aboriginals did way back in the day.
But his stealth roll must have been high for something like that. What do you think? He rolled a natural 20 for that one there, Cliff?
Nat 20 on probably on top of his standard base of like 12.
Probably. That's kind of cool. But the thing is, he doesn't damage the meat.
No bullet holes, no stress, just caught the sucker.
Just got to wring its neck and you're good to go. Then process it, obviously. But
Oh,
no
yeah.
damage to the feathers.
Then you got
No
yourself another
bullet
decoy.
You got another decoy.
Yeah, that decoy might smell funny.
You seen those new shields? They were supposed to make you like look invisible.
Yeah, it's that stupid weird glass that like one direction you can see, but if you turn it like 45 degrees, you're like
Invisible.
right there.
Now you could use something like that to go do something like that. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, I don't think that would work because the reflection off the plastic.
I don't know. Like I said, until someone does it, we don't know.
Well, they have the mirrored decoys now too.
I've seen those. I've seen the mirrored blinds that way.
Yeah, they just tilt just a little bit forward and they see the ground,
Right.
but they don't know it's a reflection.
Right. I don't know if CR hunts or not, or where he's at. Was he allowed to hunt in his area or not? So I know they do some hunting there in Canada, but I don't know how much.
Yeah, most of Canada is really restricted on hunting.
Which is really
Yeah, I
weird
know.
with that much wilderness.
Well, no, the government is making it that much tougher for him
Why? Makes no sense.
because he wants to be king and ruler of Canada.
Not going to happen. What happens to most kings? They get
Off with their
toppled,
head.
pretty much. They get toppled.
Toppled. Same with dictators.
Well, like I said, I don't like the gentleman.
Commercial.
Molly says commercial.
Okay.
Aaron's.
Molly says commercial, and Jason repeated what Molly said about there being a Molly commercial. So there's a commercial.
I temporarily got Prime for YouTube, and I don't get commercials anymore. I miss my commercials.
Temporarily.
Yep, I'm gonna let it lapse.
In judgment.
Huh?
In judgment.
What do you mean?
You said lapse.
Yeah, I'm
In
not
judgment.
going to renew the subscription. I'm just doing the trial for 30 days. And
Camera, will you unblurry? You stupid turd.
oh, Cliff, it's after 9:30 and I'm still up.
Ooh, yeah. Surprise. Tilla's knee starts hurting.
Oh, my knee's been hurting since yesterday because I was trying to dig out my truck and everything else. And getting into my truck, my foot slipped off the running board 3 times. I was trying to get into my truck.
So
Which means-
apparently your truck does not have a running board. It has a slipping board.
It's got a slip and slide.
Most of them usually are.
The thing is, it's an easy replacement. I just got to get a replacement. That's all. But it's just a couple bolts need to be replaced.
Knit 1, purl 2.
Pretty much. But my knee has been hurting all day. I had to take that hydrocodone yesterday, which really freaking sucked. But I didn't have much of a choice. And the thing is, it wore off. Then I haven't taken anything since because I don't want to get addicted to that stuff. So I try not to take it because it's too easy for people to just fall into that trap.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, usually I go with ibuprofen because it works with the swelling.
So,
Yes, Mac. What is it, bud? Come here.
So apparently Colan's General Akbar.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm going to have to add my
Hey,
folder.
Cliff Colin.
Find his headache.
Macus.
That should take it now.
No.
Macus, Attackus, a Crackus, a Smackus, a Wackus.
Is that on the list too? Got it, but you got to go in and get it.
Mac, let's get up here.
I know.
Come here.
My ow.
Yeah.
My ah.
Come here, Mac. Come on. Right here. Come on.
My
Mac. Right here.
Mac.
Right here.
Wickety wickety whack. Get over there, Mac.
Got him.
Being a stinker. Oh, that was a smart idea. Let's put my chocolates right in front of my freaking laptop exhaust.
What do you think, Mac?
Ooh, nice and soft now. It melts really good.
Yeah.
Mac is really soft.
I'm not even touching that one.
Yeah, you get a hairball.
I'm gonna say we can put him up on the screen. Go. Look.
It's got those Godzilla eyes.
Catzilla. See?
It says no.
Oh, I fell asleep yesterday, I think it was, in my chair, and after the hydrocodone kicked in, I woke up with a tail wrapped around my neck and his tail slapping me in the face.
Whack.
No clue why he was doing it that way because he was sitting on this side of my head, his tail wrapped around my face, around my neck, and just kept on hitting me in the head. It was funny, but that was it.
That's a cat thing.
Time for a hot coffee on a negative 25-degree weather night. Is it negative 25 right though? There, CR? Yeah, alarm clock.
Yeah, that's cold.
That's warm. Only negative 25?
Yeah, it's actually going Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's
Don't care. Still too cold.
No, it's not.
below freezing.
It's not cold yet.
Here's the funny thing I keep telling people about the cold is once it gets to a certain point of cold, you stop feeling the cold.
It's going to get really cold in the next 2 days because Saturday it's going to get down to -6.
Holy
Evan.
moly. Look who popped in. Evan, long time no see.
Hey, Evan, how you doing, brother? Just to let you know, I'm going to try to do the grilled cheese challenge sometime this weekend for me. I'm going to start it this weekend. So what you guys do with it after that, let's see what happens. I've got 3 different types of grilled cheese, depending on which combos I want to go with. So
It's still 68 degrees outside.
it's 16 degrees.
I got 20 something here when my thing resets.
But it's supposed to get really cold on Saturday.
It's 28. My low is supposed to be 16.
It's 16
Yeah,
right now.
sun is supposed to start about 3 a.m.
I want to see a grilled cheese done by Evan because he works at the cheese barn. At least he did. I'm not sure if he still does.
Oh, man, I'm going to be going to work. It's going to be freezing. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be like almost 25 degrees when I get to work.
Okay. Oh, I got a grilled cheese for you, Cliff. A grilled cheese pizza.
So, a cheese pizza.
No, not quite. Cheese
What about
pizza.
grilled
Cheese pizza. Like
Sorry, you could say grilled cheese pizza all you want, but it's still a cheese pizza.
that. With 2
Yep.
crusts?
That would just make it a pizza sandwich.
Wait,
No,
what is
it'd be
grilled cheese?
cheese
Which at that point would
calzone.
be a calzone.
Yeah.
Like Jason just said, calzone.
Yeah, well, it depends on what kind of sauce you use, I guess.
Calzone regardless.
I like calzones. Those are
Marinara
nice.
sauce, Alfredo sauce, butter, pizza sauce,
It depends if you do a sausage or a pepperoni one.
Chipotle.
Now, what about this? You put the slice of bread in between the cheeses.
I don't know about that. Does it make it actual grilled cheese then? You got to have butter in there somewhere.
Well, yeah.
It's cheese. There's already butter in it. Whoops.
Not quite. They squeeze all that stuff out. The whey with all the whey and all that other crap.
Yeah, you butter both sides of the bread. You get that nice and toasted. Then you put some cheese on there. Put the piece of bread on it. Then you put another pile of cheese next to it. You scoop it all off, flip it over on the other cheese, and
If it wasn't
nice
so cold out, I'd
crisp
take out my
cheese.
pie iron and use it in the fire pit for making grilled cheese.
I was thinking about doing the same thing, but
Hey, if you do, go right ahead. I'm going to be using my cast iron skillet on my little one
I
burner.
was thinking about adding other stuff to it too.
Well, you always add all the other stuff to it.
Yeah.
That's your specialty, adding stuff.
Like bacon.
I don't have any bacon.
No, I'm not putting whey in there.
No way.
Yeah.
Not peachy whey. Whey is in the cheese.
What
Way
about
in, way out.
Ooh, that might be good with ricotta cheese.
If you could do it with Limburger, I'd be impressed.
In the pie pan.
Okay, Cliff.
No, we're not talking about it. Chud, don't even bring it up.
No, a variation on what you did.
No.
Garlic butter.
No.
Limburger and what was the bread you used?
Sourdough?
Sourdough.
No.
That might make it worse.
No, the only cheese I found to go with sourdough, believe it or not, is American cheese.
But you don't like American cheese.
I like American cheese.
I'm good with Swiss if I'm making just like a regular sandwich, just not like a deep fried sandwich.
I don't like Swiss.
I like Swiss with turkey.
You know, like I said, I can eat
Swiss
Limburger
goes
cheese.
really good with turkey.
I can't touch the stuff. It smells so bad. It tastes horrible.
Well, when I get a sandwich like from Walmart or Casey's, that's what they have. So I eat that.
I don't buy
No, but-
Walmart sandwiches.
You know,
I
you
buy
can
the
also do
The all American sub or the
was that
turkey cheddar usually.
Not the Parmesan, but
I prefer cheddar. So, Evan, what have you been up to, brother? You graduate yet?
the harder cheese.
I'm not sure if he's graduated yet. I know he's getting close.
Provolone, that's it. A provolone.
Provolone?
Yeah, I don't mind provolone.
Well, what's that one cheese?
I'm good all the way up to like Havarti, and then but like after that, like the specialty cheeses start tasting funky.
I will say this: the Amish cheeses that they had here that I tried last year are actually pretty good. Their cheddar is amazing. Mild cheddar.
I happen to like the Bries.
Mm.
I like Brie cheese. That's just me. It's nice and soft, creamy.
I thought you liked the other one, the soft one.
Like Philadelphia.
Yeah, the cream cheese.
Oh, I like that too. I like the cream cheeses.
No, I want a
It's
bagel.
too soft for me. I don't like squishy cheese.
Well, it's not squishy. It's just nice.
Squishy.
So you can't eat macaroni and cheese?
Well, I like the
No,
the Philadelphia cream cheese
No,
because
that
what is
kind of
it?
cheese by itself. No, I won't touch it. Now, if I'm going to eat mac and cheese, I've actually used Parmesan in addition to the regular cheeses and stuff. So, but Velveeta, is really good, which we already know is the staple for government cheese.
Yeah, throw it away. It's old.
We've got 3 different types of mac and cheese. We could probably do a cheeseburger macaroni or something this weekend because we've got a lot of food here to eat and not a lot of the drink and stuff. So other than water.
That's why I keep buying these little things.
I'm down to my last few I've got.
What? We weren't paying
The
attention.
ones I need are the electrolyte ones, and I haven't
okay.
run out of those.
Like
I
the
went
meal.
through my whole supply pack out of my backpack from downstairs. Please don't cut the cheese now.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite kind of cheese cutter? Handheld or folding
It
kind?
depends on the cheese.
Feta.
Feta, grater.
The crummy cheese.
Can you imagine a feta cheese pizza
Yeah, they make them. It's actually quite good.
with pepperoni and sausage?
Yeah, you can get those in a lot of places.
Yeah.
You can get a ricotta cheese pizza too.
Yeah, those are actually kind of good too.
How about a lasagna piece?
It's
How
like
about a
a
lasagna pizza?
It's essentially what a ricotta pizza would be is a lasagna pizza.
Oh, that'd be awesome as a calzone type.
That sounds good too.
Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Getting that pie iron and doing a ricotta cheese sandwich.
If you think you can make it look good and do the pull test,
It won't do the pull test.
No,
it's in the rules. You know that. You help make the rules.
Yeah, but like I said,
it melts, but it doesn't melt the way you think it would.
yeah, it just gets hot and
Maybe
steamy.
you should add some extra cheese to give it a little stretch. Something a little bit off the choice, like maybe some Parmesan or something.
You gotta remember, ricotta is something similar to cottage cheese.
Yeah, you really don't want to do that then, because you can't get the stretch you can from either.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to get the
Better.
stretch.
Or American.
No, you're gonna get that nice, rich cheese flavor.
But if you add
Yeah, but we can't judge flavor on here.
Mozzarella.
Other than if you make a face and it doesn't kill you, which we figured out from Cliff. But we're not going to mention that one. Just saying. That's how we created the rule.
the cheese up.
We're standing
Yeah,
here.
but the mozzarella one would be a little bit on the rich side too, as well.
Well, mozzarella and like I said, with Parmesan, a mixture.
Yeah, you get a little bit of that. Yeah,
Well, are you talking fresh or dry Parmesan?
no, yeah,
You can
no.
use
You gotta
either
grade. You grade the Parmesan cheese.
Oh, you want fresh then? Okay,
Yeah.
that's a whole different ballgame.
Oh, so you're talking like the Parmesan, like the dry block of Parmesan cheese.
Yes.
Well, you can use like the generic Parmesan, as long as it's the real stuff, not the fake imitation stuff.
Well, you get the
But
super
you
hard
can use
thin cut
dried
stuff.
powdered stuff too.
It's awesome on the crust.
Yeah,
I
except
like
for each
when
one
you
of
put
those
that kind of
blocks
stuff
is
on
like $15.
lasagna, and it melts and creates a little crust thing, which I like. But right now,
Harvest them down.
Uh,
But,
no, it just sticks to the butter. It sticks to the butter.
Okay, everybody, be quiet because he's away from keyboard.
yes, that would be like-
Everybody freeze when he comes back, and we'll see what happens. Oh, that doesn't count, Cliff. Left me hanging.
Yeah.
Go by yourself.
Oh, by yourself.
I'm pretty sure you left yourself hanging.
No, I'm not hanging on anything. I'm holding on to my coffee though.
That's what happens when you hang a rope in a tree and you slip off the ladder.
There's one more left in there.
No, Cliff.
Next page.
I don't even joke about that one because I lost a friend that way. For real.
Yeah.
She
Didn't
took her
know
own
that.
life. She took her own life that way. So I don't joke about that stuff. Anybody can hear me now. Oh wait, can you hear me now?
I'm not paying attention.
Okay, Matt, come here.
McNamara?
He's right here.
McNamara.
Like his per week ago.
There he is.
Smack us, attack us, or crack us.
And
Whack
he's
us,
just
smack us.
he's just there.
Big cat.
Huh?
Outside.
Oh, the big cat and his docile.
He's a big cat.
That's a huge rhymes with wussy.
Yeah.
Meow.
He's a Tom. Technically.
Meow. Meow.
He is, I mean, generally,
That's it.
He does not like that. He's all.
no, generally he's like pretty good, but right now he's up there on my back of my chair.
On the back of the head.
Now he's gonna go from my chair to her chair.
No, he's gonna go whatever's in that coffee cup behind you. The other side.
Oh, no, that's my travel mug. It's closed. He did step into Jenny's cocoa the other day. He was coming from her chair to my chair and stepped right in her cocoa. So,
Cats. They don't care. They'll just walk wherever they put their feet.
yep, he wasn't happy and Jenny wasn't happy. She lost a whole cup of cocoa out of that deal.
Yeah, and cocoa splatter everywhere because the cat.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing he's gonna do is shake his paw off. And
He did
everywhere.
that. Yeah, he did that. Right now he's laying in Jenny's
Back over there.
Yeah, he's right there.
Hey, I don't see Ninja tonight.
Ninja is in the bedroom sleeping. He sleeps either near or we have a old wine display rack. It's wood. It's got 3 layers, and she's usually on the bottom one next to the heater, or floor vent. But I think I'm not going to make it to. I'm going to make it to 10. And that's about it for me. My leg now just started acting up more than usual.
That's because you thought about it.
No,
Up and down.
I didn't notice it until just now. It's like I've been bending and straightening my leg, try to keep it flexible. Unfortunately, my leg does not like that.
We'll take your ibuprofen now.
I will, but it's going to take a while for it to kick in.
That's
I
why
know.
you take it now. That way you don't
Yeah,
have to
it's
wait
about-
45 minutes
About
to an
40
hour.
minutes for me. I gotta wait like 40 minutes for it to kick in.
Did you take it?
I usually got to wait about 4 hours, and usually by then it's already out of my system.
Yeah, so usually it lasts about 4 hours for me too.
Are you plugged up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also got here in the upper chest too.
Oh, darn! I thought it was going to be louder.
Give me a second.
I medicate. I'm not going to use.
Nope, not there. I gotta find out where I put it because it's not where I left it. Because I had it right next to my chair.
Probably under the chair, then. Probably right next to
I
the
hope not.
flashlight.
I hope not because it's huge. Nope, not under my chair.
That's what she said.
Under my chair?
No, it's huge.
Oh, there
But
it is.
you gotta say it like Trump does. It's huge.
Huge. No, it's.
I don't do anything like Trump says because Trump is just ew.
Don't have to like him, but he does his work.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't work for himself.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything he does benefits himself and himself alone, or his cronies who pay him. He doesn't work for the people. He works for himself.
Of course, that's why one of the reasons why he's rich.
No, he's rich because Daddy left him money.
No, because Daddy keeps bailing him out every time he goes bankrupt.
He's been bankrupt like 7 times
Daddy keeps bailing him out.
But he keeps coming back.
because his daddy bails him out.
Yeah, well, Trump.
But anyways, let's
No more political talk, please.
yeah.
I don't do that.
We all know how that ends up on here.
Yeah. It's brisk. You mean like the tea?
It's brisk, baby.
You remember that tea commercials with it? You know, it's brisk, baby, like you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss all those commercials. Were hilarious.
They were funny, but they don't do funny commercials like that anymore
No,
because people find them offensive.
Because
Now,
all the snowflakes.
Now, is Brisk Tea, is that a Jewish company?
I have no idea. It's tea.
Is there-
I don't care who owns it.
No, I believe it's I believe Brisk is Nestle.
Yeah. I'm talking about, going to the event.
It's a Pepsi product.
Is
Okay.
it PepsiCo?
I thought it was
Yeah.
Nestle made Brisk.
Let me see here. It was founded by Pepsi and with a joint venture with Unilever.
Sounds like a deodorant company.
Yeah, but it's owned by Pepsi. So there you go. But I haven't seen a decent Brisk commercial in forever. Thing is, I don't drink Brisk tea. I tried it, and I just don't like the flavor.
They can't make those commercials anymore, man. All of the people nowadays, they're too PC and they're too much snowflake. They're like a bunch of keyboard warriors. So like, you get anything that's potentially controversial, and all of a sudden, there's a big old uproar on it because what? Of a stupid 30-second commercial.
The advertisers that highlighted exhausted celebrities who dramatically revigorated themselves by drinking Brisk, like Frank Sinatra, Babe Ruth, Elvis Presley, Willie Nelson, Bruce Lee, Danny DeVito, Bruce Willis, Ozzy Osbourne, and Sylvester Stallone, and Danny Trejo and Eminem. And it's based out of Arizona.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, I never minded. I always thought those commercials were hilarious.
I thought so too, but most people don't know them anymore because. Okay, now I want to Brisk, Brisk commercial and see what happens.
Now, how many companies does PepsiCo own?
A lot.
A lot.
Did you know Pepsi was actually one of the third largest naval power in the world at one time?
I believe it.
Because they made a deal with Russia about buying Pepsi. Take that. And they used decommissioned naval equipment, which include destroyers, aircraft carriers, and submarines as their loan. So, and Pepsi owned them for like maybe 3 months. But Pepsi was actually a world power at one time, which is really cool.
Well, like I said, they own Pizza Hut. They own KFC and Taco Bell and quite a few other companies.
Okay, I am going to be doing a Brisk commercial, folks, so please bear with me here because I have to, because it sounds like a
Most
fun
of all of us are going to remember it.
Well done, Bruce Lee. But those men were flabby and weak. Whew, Karate Kid? Kid? Huh, I'm 35. You lack focus. My master will teach you.
Arnold, from Happy Days? Lipton Brisk iced tea. Where did you get that? Editing mistake. In my favor. Brisk, baby! Only fool fight man with Brisk.
No, I
That's so
like the
80s.
one with Stallone at the end where he swings up onto the building.
Okay,
There was another one.
that's up here. Give me a second.
And Rocky Balboa is taking the beating of his life. Oh, keeps ringing that bell, I can't concentrate.
It's over, Rock.
Now that it's over, just give me something to drink.
There ain't nothing on ice till I say it now.
Lipton Briscoe's tea.
Except maybe this.
Brad Balboa needs a miracle.
Yo, that's brisk, baby.
Get in there. Save some of that for the sequel.
Yeah, one of the better ones. That was one of my favorite ones.
They got more here. Give me a second here. I just like there's that's Babe Ruth, Danny Trejo.
Now you got to do a trunk monkey.
I
I'm
saw
not
a
doing
commercial for that the other day too.
Not
I was
doing truck money.
dying on that one.
Those are the
forgot
best.
about that commercial.
I love those commercials.
I think I was on Instagram and I ran across that and I was like, holy smokes, I remember these commercials, man. I was dying when they came out.
Yeah, I mean,
I got some here.
the old commercials were funny. They don't do that. The
They
Nestle
were.
Punch and stuff like that. Yeah.
The whole Trunk Monkey was a spoof off of Speed Racer.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, I like the old school Speed Racer. Yes, I know it was dubbed. I don't care.
Oh no, that series, that cartoon was terrible, but the whole Trunk Monkey was like.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
Chim
But
Chim.
no, I love the trunk monkey commercials. Those things are just so cleverly done. Brilliant.
And the Trunk Monkey just willingly gets back in the trunk and closes it up again, just for the next one.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, well.
No, not the Mach 5, the Mach 6.
Okay.
They actually made a sequel with the son of Speed Racer. For a
Oh,
while.
I didn't when they did the live action movie. Oh, no, thank you.
With John Goodman.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm sorry.
I love the one scene where he shows him wrestling that guy to the ground, just destroying him.
Couldn't
That
watch
was funny. I love that part.
The previews put me off on that one.
No, there's one movie that they're trying to get done, but it keeps getting put on the back burner for the last 6 years.
What?
That's the live action Robotech.
I'd be down to watch that one.
The
No,
one
I
I
just-
want to see that I've never seen even a live action version of it, or even other than the original animated version of it, would
That's
be
all.
the old school Johnny Quest. I would love to see the Johnny Quest live action or something. To
That would be good.
Well, they did when they redid Rin Tin Tin. That one is actually pretty good.
I saw that one. At least they did it a live action type situation, but
Yeah, well, it was
animated
sort of
somewhat.
like animated live action, but yeah.
But like I said, I mean, I would love to see a Johnny Quest, but I have not seen anybody even do a hint of one because that would be so cool with the killer robots. And
They can't.
why not?
That series was technically extremely racist.
Yeah, it was.
So they're not going to remake something like that nowadays with all of these snowflakes running around and all these Karens
Yeah.
and blah, everyone wanting.
Well, technically, Haji was adopted.
Haji.
Yeah, but they kind of. He was at like he was like less important than the dog. But yeah, they won't remake that one because that series was way too racist for a cartoon.
No, but I would like to see him do it with Dragonlance too.
Dragonlance would be a nice one.
They
Yeah.
did try to do a New Adventures of Johnny Quest, but it didn't do so hot. But,
Again, the 60s were very different.
it was only on for about a year, which is really weird. It seemed like it was on longer. It doesn't. The only reason it was canceled was not because it was racist. Production costs. That's it. But nowadays, like you said, snowflakes and such. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't watch a Zelda movie.
I wouldn't either.
No.
To be dead honest, I watched the Mario Brothers movie the animated one they put out a while back, and that, to be honest, that sucked.
Actually, the best one I ever saw is someone did a live action version of the Zelda universe, but they had an intermixture of all the different video game characters from that same
time period.
And they actually had
Zeldaverse?
both Mario and Luigi as freedom fighters. It was
Doug,
actually pretty good.
Are you looking at 70s, 80s, or 90s cartoons?
Or even 60s, if you want to go that far. But that's where Johnny Quest came from, my era.
Oh no. I still like the good old fashioned what was his name? The one that did a lot of the Tom and Jerry's and the Droopy.
The Looney Tunes.
No, this is
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, no, not Hanna-Barbera. The actual director.
I have no idea who that was.
Okay, so stop saying 70s and 80s cartoons. Yeah, some of the 70s and 80s were good.
They don't
Oh my God,
Avery anymore.
Avery was so bad.
Oh yeah. They couldn't redo those.
I remember all the old TV, when a lot of Westerns were popular back in the day.
Yeah, the
But
stuff
I'm not
in
sure if you
Tex
guys.
Avery, you cannot air that on TV nowadays.
No, they
It's
cannot.
So many people.
Okay,
But the
did you ever
timing was
watch any old
brilliant.
school Westerns, Cliff?
Oh yeah.
Like the one I actually watched was Yancey Derringer.
Never heard of it.
Have
Yeah.
Gun Will Travel.
Yeah, with Paladin. That's a good one. I like that one too. And there was
The old Roy Rogers and
Dale Evans,
no, the other singing cowboy.
Gene Autry,
Gene Autry, yes.
and then they had the other guy. Well, Tex Avery, technically, and a few others. But I used to watch all that stuff when I was a kid. I didn't watch them new, obviously, but Iowa Public Television showed a lot of those old school stuff on public television.
Oh yeah, like I said, I also used to watch. Was it Radar Men from the Moon? Flash Gordon.
Yep.
All that old serials.
Yep. And that was for good shows, but they don't, they just got away from all that and they're doing more drama stuff than they really, instead of being suspenseful, being either scary or
everything
or
went
dramatic.
to horror films. Like 85% of the stuff they make is a horror film. They were doing that for almost like a whole solid decade.
Well, nowadays, I mean, okay, they come out with live action versions of both Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the new version, not the other one, and Riverdale. Nothing like the comics at all. And that's which makes it no sense to me.
Well, I remember that Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the TV series back in the late 90s.
Yeah, I liked that series. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. At least the cat didn't look. Well, I guess the cat was kind of really badly animated. Looking back on it.
Well, they did use a live action one for the walking scenes and stuff. They actually used a real cat.
Yeah.
So they wasn't just a puppet all the time. But
No.
yeah.
Usually, in a lot of those that have animals.
Wait, hold on. That cat reminded me of some bad taxidermy.
Yeah, it did. Really bad taxidermy.
Really bad taxidermy.
Francis the Talking Mule.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I remember watching a few of those old movies for those. And then there's Ed, Mr. Ed, obviously.
Yeah.
But most people don't talk about that one. Salem, yep.
That
Now,
was the cat's name.
I actually liked the original Sabrina, but when they changed it for it to be more dark, that's when I won't watch it. They can't update wholesome comic books into dark. It doesn't work. Not in my book.
Oh, that'd be like turning Humpty Dumpty into a horror film.
They would. They would.
Yeah.
Because they would want. They say, "Oh, you can't have wholesome anymore. You got to do dark." He didn't. They didn't just knock him off the wall. They cut him to pieces.
Well, here's the funny thing.
Then he brought him back as a zombie or something.
If you actually read Humpty Dumpty and word for word and pay attention, there's nothing in the lyrics that mention the fact that his ass was an egg.
Nope. That's just the picture on the book.
It's the depiction, so all of us think Humpty Dumpty was an egg, but there's no such. There's nothing stating that he wasn't.
No, the Grimm brothers were just grim.
Yeah.
Well,
The original ones were really, really dark. And the
whole,
depictions of them nowadays,
in the title.
Well,
let's see, what was it?
Like I said, if there was one thing I can go back in time to do, is grab all of Hans Christian Andersen's stuff before it all burned.
Oh yeah, I like movies that Danny Kaye did of his, that the Hans Christian Andersen one.
Yeah,
but I like old musicals. I'm sorry, I got a soft spot for old school musicals like that.
Well, because they were entertaining.
I think I would go back in time and I would grab Da Vinci's Handbook.
No, you'd make more money off those stories from Hans Christian Andersen because they lost thousands of stories.
Yeah, possibly.
He wrote the Little Mermaid. He wrote Swan Lake. He wrote all those.
Oh yeah, and those are the ones that survived.
Yep, and that's the ones that got published in newspapers.
Yes.
Actually, another good one would to go back in time and actually get the stuff from would be the Library of Alexandria.
Oh yeah,
but those were on scrolls, not necessarily books.
Doesn't matter. You grab as whatever you can before that thing burns to the ground. You'd have billions of dollars worth of material.
No. You would have billions of dollars worth of knowledge.
Yes.
Not. It wasn't stories. These were actual
science.
I'll be right back, folks. I got to go use the restroom.
Records, probably chemical compositions for stuff.
Oh, what's the word? The Greek fire.
Alchemy.
Yep. No, I wouldn't give that one away.
No, actually, there's another one that if I could go back in time, I would like to get the recipe for the Roman swords.
Yeah.
Because even our scientists can't figure out how they melted and blended that stuff together to still keep its edge after 500 years. And the fact that half of that stuff, you can still pull out the whole sword and it's still in one piece.
Yeah.
And we can't even do that with the metals and materials we have now. And we have science and technology.
Yeah, I think it was more of a craft than what it was made out of.
Yeah. They had the time and patience to do it. We're too.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to know first off your chemical compositions and what would melt together at what temperatures in order to make good.
Yeah. What the color everything was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at how the samurai swords, that stuff that's 2,000 years old, that was kept being passed down. It survived.
Yeah, but those were also basically essentially Damascus, and some of those swords were folded over 500 times.
Thousands.
That's why them things are expensive. I'd love to go to Japan and actually get like an authentic folded samurai sword, but the last time I checked on the pricing on one of those, it's like $10,000.
On what?
Yeah. And how many years do you have to wait?
On what? I missed it.
A folded Japanese samurai sword. When it's been folded a couple thousand times.
Okay. There is somebody here in Iowa who makes traditional Japanese swords. That's actually the second best in the world. Lives in Iowa. So.
But yeah, they actually figured out how to do the old European Damascus. They figured that out.
I have no idea who Danny Key is, to be honest, South. I know Danny Trejo. I have no idea who Danny Key is.
Okay, Omnimini is the name of the page. Morgan Valley Forge makes traditional Japanese blades. One of the best. Yeah, he's like one of the top in the world. This stuff is expensive, though.
Yeah, but what's the time frame to get one when you order it?
Let me check. I'm checking order for him.
It's a waiting list.
Probably 3 to 6 months or 3 months to a year.
So I'd probably say more than a year.
Base price $5,000.
Yeah.
That's just the start before everything goes up from there. Wakasashi is $3,750. Tonto's $2,500. Additional costs may be incurred depending on details of your order. It does not tell me how long. It actually that would depend on what you actually.
ICR.
Be well, CR. They also offer knife making, kitchen knife making, basic knife making, and forging blades and grinding, heating, assembling, and basic forged carbon steel knives. Okay, they got Runnels, Iowa. That's not too far from here, actually.
Yeah, Molly says good night, CR.
Night, CR.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he's not far from me.
Sliding out. I thought he said sliding out at the top of the whatever, but later, CR. See you on Saturday. Maybe. Assuming I'm awake enough to function on Saturday.
Be well, CR. Keep warm.
Miss you already.
It's still warm over there.
It's still 16 degrees and the wind's starting to howl.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they still don't have snow up there yet. It's just cold.
Here?
No, in Canada.
Oh.
Unite.
Nope, it's not. If it was, I wouldn't be doing it.
I'm looking at the hourly forecast right now.
Random biscuits and gravy, just because why not?
Waffle House run.
Too far from my house. Shit.
We don't have a Waffle House here.
Too far for our house.
If I want waffles, I'll go out in my kitchen and grab some waffles and put them in the toaster.
The closest Waffle House to me is over by the airport.
They don't have Waffle Houses here.
Over an hour away for us.
Yeah, I got take me about 15 minutes to get over. 15, 20 minutes.
I think across must be Leesville.
Jason just reminded me of something. One of the guys on TikTok who's from England came over and visited Texas. And he figured out that Texas, you can drive 12 straight hours in Texas and still be in Texas.
Yeah.
Because people say, oh, the USA is small. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
When we say a short 2-hour drive, to us, that's a short 2-hour drive. Them, a 2-hour drive is a long drive.
Yes.
Like an hour and a half drive from city to a city, to us, is a short drive.
Yeah, because in England, in 2 hours, you can get from one side of the continent to one side of the country to the other.
Pretty much, yeah.
Coast to coast in one day.
Yeah.
Well, they an hour and a half to two major cities, probably about 6 hours from maybe Scotland to the south, maybe Wales. Maybe, I don't know, depending on traffic.
In Texas, you're lucky if 2 hours you make it from one city to the next.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Rob on the road to see how long it takes to go from north to south.
I haven't seen him post in a while.
Yeah.
But if he's here somewhere in the background. I know he's at work, wherever he's at.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Josh actually had to correct another fellow English person about the hour and a half being a long drive to them. Like you said, I drove for 12 and a half hours in an RV across Texas, and I still wasn't out of Texas.
Yeah, like I said, same thing with Mr. H.
Who?
Mr. H and friends.
Who's that?
He's a gentleman in England. He just recently, last summer, I think he finally hit 100,000 people.
Oh, wow.
And he talks all about U.S. He wants to learn so much more.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, he was in Texas here about a month and a half ago.
Yeah, people don't realize how big the United States is, and each state is like a country just to other people.
Of its own, yeah. Oh, yeah. It is.
We're not, but
all demographic changes.
But the thing is, we're all patriotic as all get out for each and every state. Doesn't matter where you're
for the most part, yes.
Yeah,
There
I'm
are
not going to
some,
100%
there are
agree with
not.
that.
There are exceptions in certain areas, but yeah, but
I'll say
overall,
70-30 on that.
if someone disses the U.S., somebody's gonna say about it something about it. Like they did in that one movie where these terrorists contacted these gangsters to try to get them to do something that would basically like blow up DC or something like that, and the gangsters turned against them because we may be gangsters, but we're still American.
Yeah, that's why I think it's funny that if we were to get invaded, yeah, that would be the dumbest idea any country could possibly do.
Yeah, the most scary sound for them would be.
Three states down in that side, and the worst spot to drop off would be Texas because almost everybody down there has a damn gun.
What about Louisiana? They launching alligators at them.
Just throwing snakes
Snakes,
on
alligators.
crossbows.
Letting Black Panthers go in their encampments and stuff like that.
No, they'd be like, "Hey Billy, give me my snake launcher." We
Here,
go out for some
let me
snake.
take off my snake belt, not my snake skin belt, my snake belt.
Yeah, I'll be up there like next of kin.
You know that. I mean, I've seen both versions of the. What was that one movie?
Red Dawn.
Yeah, I didn't care for the second one.
No, that second one was bad.
No.
The first one was good. I liked the first one.
Yeah.
Real good.
There were so many good
yeah.
actors in that one, though.
Second one, no.
The first one, I mean, can you name all the actors that were in that one?
Yeah, if you didn't see the
No.
first one, yeah, the second one would have been good.
You had C. Thomas Howell. You had
You had almost everybody from the Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm. Leah Thompson, I think.
Yeah.
Powell, whatever his name was, Powell.
I was gonna say Colin Powell, but that's
Patrick
yeah,
Swayze.
no.
Patrick Swayze. We had
Swayze.
yeah. He was the brother, big brother.
I tell you what, I watched a film that was so funny I could not stop laughing because they were making fun of the U.S. and I was actually laughing.
Well, that is definitely not Eyes Wide Shut.
No. This was just. It was what was it? The Nazis on the Moon. Iron Skies.
Yeah, Iron Sky sucks.
No, but if you think of it in content of making fun of somebody, that is it. You got to be able to take it to dish it. But yeah, they had that female American president was absolutely funny. Well, I thought it was funny, anyways.
Okay, they had.
I feel like I've seen that movie, but I can't remember at all.
Okay, the original Red Dawn had Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey, C. Thomas Howell, Charlie Sheen, Leah Thompson, Powers Booth. That's what I was trying to remember.
Like I said, it had half of the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I don't know who Darian Dalton was, but
he was Darian Dalton.
I have no idea who he is.
Yeah, I think he was the kid that got the transmitter.
Yeah, he'd swallow the transmitter.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who else was in that one? Harry Dean Stanton was in that one. That's a good
Now
one.
I'm going to have to see if I can find Iron Sky on Netflix. Just to see how
Which
that
one? There's like 4 of them or 5 of them.
Just the first one only.
There's more than one.
I know. I tried to watch the other ones. I could not do it. But it was hard to get the first half hour done with Iron Skies. But after
Is that the one that they powered the spaceship with the cell phone?
That's it, Iron Skies.
Yeah.
But the way they depicted it and stereotyped was brilliant.
No, not on Netflix.
But it was stereotyping is what they were doing. Just like was it Blazing Saddles or The History of the World Part 1.
But it's supposed to be coming out with a part 2. They came out with a part 2 series on that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know how he stereotyped? It was almost in that same manner.
They have it on Prime, Amazon Prime, Cliff.
Well, I don't have Prime.
I do.
I do.
Congratulations. You want a cookie? I don't have Prime.
I actually do have some oatmeal cookie, deals, which I happen to like. No, but Iron Sky's on Prime.
Yeah.
They also have it on Pluto TV, Tubi, Plex, Apple TV, and Vudu.
Just watch it on Pluto.
Don't have that either. Deleted it off.
Yeah,
it's free.
It's free.
Oh, I deleted that off my PlayStation app because they didn't have anything on there I wanted to watch.
It changes a lot. Right now they have Catch 22. What's the other one I was just watching the other day?
Is that the original one or the comedy series? Which one are you talking about?
The original movie
from 1970, right?
Yeah. What was
Alan
the other
Arkin, Orson Welles,
Father Goose, and Operation Petticoat.
Oh, I love Father Goose. I'm in the process of watching that one again.
Yeah.
Operation Petticoat. I've seen that multiple times.
Yes.
The ones I want to see. What was it? I love the old World War II movies. I love the one. There's one that John Wayne did called Island in the Sky, about a plane that crash landed in the middle of nowhere on top of a mountain, and they had to survive and all this other stuff. It's a good movie. Hard to find, though.
They just got one out on Netflix. It's something about that crash landing on like a frozen mountaintop and having to survive with what's there.
Well, look under Island in the Sky, 1953, with John Wayne.
I've probably seen that one too. I just don't remember it.
It's got John Wayne, William Welland, James Arness, Andy Devine, and Harry Carey Jr.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get some of these youngsters at work to watch some of these old movies.
Any old John Wayne movie. My favorite John Wayne movie is the one he didn't survive in, and that is The Fighting Seabees.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah. No. Some of them have not seen the Cannonball Run.
What?
What?
Yes, I'm serious.
Jackie Chan, come on. He's made his debut in that movie.
Well, he's like 30 years old, and he hasn't seen it.
Oh, God. You got to ask him if they've at least seen Rat Race.
No, I didn't like Rat Race.
Oh, no.
I love
Rat Race was classic. Just because of the
Rowan Atkinson?
No, not Rowan Atkinson. The what's his name?
Kathy Bates. You should have bought a school.
Oh yes, Kathy Bates. Yes. Back when Whoopi Goldberg was cool. This is Seth Green.
I like most of Whoopi Goldberg's original movie.
I found it. Here it is. It was the movie I'm talking about is Society of the Snow.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's a new one. It just came out on Netflix.
Oh, I've never heard of that one. But check out Island in the Sky if you can.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're dealing with negative 70-degree weather. So, yeah.
With the wind blowing.
So this particular movie is a 1972 adaptation of what happened in the Andes.
Oh, okay.
Is that like the one where the guys ate themselves?
Yeah.
I don't like watching movies like that.
The soccer team back in the 70s, yeah.
I don't watch movies like that.
Yeah.
Cannibalism is not my thing.
The Donner Party?
But yeah, no, the Donner Party, the one about the plane crash in the Andes, don't watch any of those. I don't want to be anywhere near that. It gives me nightmares.
Oh, I want Flaming Dead Horses too.
Now, if you, I'm not sure if anybody in your crew you work with there, Jason, ever watched John Wayne movies in general?
Oh yeah, some of them do. But like the worst John movie I'm not going to tell him about is the last one he did with the worse.
That's the last movie he did was The Shootist.
No, one of his last ones was the
Young Riders.
Before he got cancer, the
Young Riders.
No, one with Genghis Khan.
Oh yeah, actually he's got a couple others that he did that is actually pretty good that you might be interested in. Give me a second here if I can find it.
You got to get him to watch The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If he hasn't watched that one, I might have to take away his man card.
I've seen it. I just No, the one I'm thinking about is was it?
You get a lot of them for some reason. They're bringing back a lot of the old westerns and a lot of those like old like 70s, 80s movies.
This one had the word blood in it.
Bloodsport?
No. This was John Wayne. It was a John Wayne movie.
Out for Blood?
No. The Barbarian and the Geisha was another one that he did, but that's not it. No. Atari was pretty good.
Atari was entertaining.
I loved McClintock is one of my favorite all-time movies.
Oh, yes. Same here.
The Green Berets is also one of my favorites.
Cowboys versus Aliens?
Oh, jeez.
Jenny liked that one.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, they don't show it. The one where he was a boat captain. It was like the Red something or other.
There's White Squall, but
no, sorry. There it is. Blood Alley.
Oh, okay.
1955. Very interesting movie. Real Bravo.
Wait. If that's the case, Jason, you got to ask your coworker if he's seen The Blob.
Which
the original?
One? The original or the remake?
The original one. One with Steve McQueen?
Mm-hmm. I think that one was like 52 or something like that.
Yeah.
The remake wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, Molly likes Danny Kaye.
Did you like Big Jake?
Oh, sorry. The Blob was a 58.
Was good.
The remake was 30 years later.
That's one of the sheriff.
I didn't like The Undefeated that much. Hellfighters, I own.
El Dorado.
That was actually right before War Wagon, yeah.
No, I liked El Dorado too as well.
The Green Berets is my favorite one of his. But I own the Hellfighters for some unknown reason. I picked it up. It's about him, oil rig fighters who fired, oil rigs that were in flames and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a different one altogether.
Yeah, my wife's favorite John Wayne movie is gonna be McClintock. Same here.
Another good one is Donovan's Reef.
Yeah.
Tombstone.
I like that one.
Like the Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Cowboys is one of the second to last. One came out in.
Yeah.
No freaking way. Give me a second. I've just seen something and I can't believe it. There's no freaking way this is right.
Now, since we're going westerns, I got to throw out Tombstone.
He had an audio recording from George Lucas of John Wayne in Star Wars.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
When he played.
He played Garindan, Graindan. Stock audio only, but he was in Star Wars.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
I think one of the movies. What was that movie I was going to have him watch?
Because he doesn't do sci-fi. That's probably the closest thing to sci-fi he's ever done. Because I don't see anything the Circus World is good too, by the way. The Comancheros, North to Alaska was interesting.
Now, later on, I might have him watch Logan's Run.
Ooh. Make sure you watch the movie, not the series. The series is different, but it's still good. Don't get me wrong. The series is good too.
Well, like I said, us older guys at work understand what I mean. I'm at Carousel.
Okay, if you're going to do that one, make sure they also watch. Let's see, what's another good, another sci-fi that's really good. I got to remember it. The original Battlestar Galactica. If you could, the original, not the freaking remake. There's another one, Jason of Star Command. I don't know if you guys know that one.
Yeah,
that's an old one.
But yeah, he hasn't seen any of the old movies. A lot of these kids at work, they've never seen The Never-Ending Story.
Oh God, you know what I'm really thankful for that is that the damn shit actually ended.
Yeah. No, it was a good story. What else? They haven't seen.
They did a remake. They did a sequel to that one. Remember?
Yeah,
they
did.
Like 3 movies for that.
They haven't seen Flight to the Navigator. They
Oh, dude.
I heard they're supposed to be coming up with a sequel.
Oh no, I won't watch it.
Oh man, if you
No, it's him as an adult.
Maybe. Just out of curiosity.
It's the same kid as an adult but
And Cloak and Dagger, they haven't seen that one.
I like that with Dabney Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one too.
Or
I
Daryl.
can name the actor right off the bat. I can tell you, I've watched it. The original. What?
Like I said, I don't know if Cliff is old enough for this one, but I think it was what TNT did. Was it every Friday and Saturday night they did a for movies for guys who like movies.
I remember that.
I remember that actually.
Yeah.
That was late night. It was like I think 10 o'clock at night, and they would or like 8 or 10. They would
Yeah,
they would take that
it'd
on.
be a double feature.
Yeah. I remember that actually. And it was always, no matter what, it was always an action-packed movie.
War Games is a good one too.
Yeah, it was.
But like I said, Hackers is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
They got to see that one too.
Now I'm waiting to give him a dark movie to see if he'll watch it. The Dogs of War.
Is that one about werewolves?
No. This is
no, that's War Dogs. Look up War Dogs if you want to watch something about werewolves.
Yeah. No, he is a Christopher Walken fan.
Oh, okay. Oh, let's see
you would Jason, if you get him John Malkovich or get him to watch Being John Malkovich, that one will throw him for a loop.
Okay, I'm looking at the list of hacking movies and stuff. That 1969, the original Italian Job with Michael Caine.
I could not get in there to watch it.
Westworld with James Brolin and Neil Brenner. You got to watch that one.
Wasn't Gene Simmons in that one?
I don't. He might have been. No, actually, that's the Phantom of the Theme Park. That's a whole.
Yeah.
That's a different one altogether, but still, that's a good movie you should find if you can find it. If you can find it, it's a good one. Tron, the original Tron.
Oh yeah, he's seen that one.
Okay. Let's see here. You got Cloak and Dagger, War Games, Hide and Seek, Max Headroom.
Oh yeah.
Hunt for
Real Genius.
Oh yeah, I like that. I think I have that one on DVD.
Real Genius?
No, Hunt for Red October.
I watched it, but I wasn't really into that one. But
that's a good one.
That one has
Weird
a couple
Science.
of my favorite actors in that one.
Weird Science is a good one too.
Yeah. Sam Neill did good in that one too.
Oh, if you're going to go something like that from 1990, Demolition Man.
Oh, definitely.
I was making references back in 2020 on that one like crazy at work.
Demolition Man is totally awesome. I don't care.
Yeah, you matched his meat.
Okay, I'm not sure if you've seen this one.
3 shells are for.
Have you ever seen Sneakers?
Yes.
Yes.
I like Sneakers.
Did Molly just say until you stub your toe?
No. Take this job and shovel it.
Oh. Office Space.
Yeah, I don't see any
Mnemonic. Judge Dredd. I wasn't a fan of Judge Dredd though.
I like the original one. I did not like
the Sylvester Stallone version.
Yes.
Oh, so you've seen the remake of Judge Dredd?
I've seen
yeah.
Or well, actually, it wasn't called Judge Dredd. It was just Dredd.
It was Dredd. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an hour and 45 minutes of them being stuck basically in an apartment complex.
Yeah, shooting their way around. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a bloodbath. It was a bloodbath.
They murdered a ton of people in that movie.
Not as bad as Blade.
Which one?
Close.
Have you guys seen Antitrust?
No.
Nope.
It's basically stars Tim Robbins about a guy who's trying to create a new operating system. And it turns out this big company, sort of like Apple or whatever it is killing people who create codes and taking those codes for themselves to put into their operating system for their new thing they're trying to launch. Yeah, it's a darker one. I've heard about this one, but I've not seen it. Swordfish with John Travolta.
That's a decent one.
I've not seen that one.
I remember
that bits and pieces of that one. Spy named John Travolta, named Gabriel, plus to steal a large fortune, enlists Ginger Holly Berry to persuade Stanley Hugh Jackman, who spent 2 years in prison for hacking an FBI program, to help. But what he's really up to, or whatever it is, and all that other stuff. Catch Me If You Can is a good one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Holy crap! I'm sitting here looking to see what action film has the most kills, like body count, in there. One of them is basically the John Wick series, but they're saying that the Lord of the Rings: Return of the King with a whopping 836 deaths on screen.
Wow,
that is a lot of. That's a huge body count.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Kingdom of Heaven, Troy. Let's see what IMDb says.
Which one has the most car crashes?
Huh? Shaka Zulu. That one probably didn't make the list. Or Zulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it took 5 days to kill all those people.
Holy wow, that must be a new one.
Oh, what is it? 300 has got to be one of the top ones on there as well, because those guys just slaughtering dudes to make a wall.
World War Z?
No, 300.
Oh,
World War Z was a decent one.
We own 300.
yeah, we own 300. I'm looking at the most cars just crashed in a movie, the top 10.
Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers is in the middle, actually. Let me see who had the whole list here.
Oh my god! I'm just randomly this thing on here on Reddit.
Canada to watch used cars.
Commando from 1985. Arnold's racked up 74 kills and he.
Good night, everybody.
You going to bed?
Yes, I'm going to bed.
Good night. I think I'm going to call it too.
Technically, Colin was supposed to call it 30 minutes ago, but he just kept.
I was supposed to call it an hour ago, according to you.
Right. Good night.
I got to go tuck Jenny in.
Yep.
Anyway, so
right.
I'm going to call it because I need to put my knee up anyway.
Yep.
So I will see you later because I'm off this weekend for a while.
I'll catch you on Saturday.
Be well. Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
I'm out of here in 5,
Bye.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Be well, be safe, be warm. Don't starve, don't freeze.